Hello, everyone. This is the Bajanredstv call-in show. I'm running things, so it's gonna be a bunch of madness. So if you see me take off my shirt and start stripping and stuff like that's for the views, guys. All right. Um, but I hope everyone is well and stuff. Good evening, good morning, happy New Year, wherever you're at and stuff like that. And yeah, man, hope everyone is well. Um, Dakota, how you doing? I hope you're well and stuff. Hope you're safe and you're healthy. Um, Reverend Knight, my brother, how you doing, man? Agent takeover, yeah, of course, man. We about to do a madness right now and stuff. Oh, John, how you doing, John? It's been a while. Hope you're well and stuff. And oh snap, the first guy just came in and stuff. My boy, hey man, you don't gotta show off, man. What are you doing with that watch, man? Put that away, man. Don't make me go over there and steal it from you, man.
I ain't trying, brother. I ain't trying.
Hey man, how you doing, man?
Yeah, doing well, Angel. Yeah, good to be here. Good to be here with you,
Nah, I
man.
just I was on 12 Man's channel earlier,
Yeah,
and
you.
when we were about to leave, Brian's like, "Oh, wait, don't you have a show later?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Nah, Barnes yesterday said there's a show later." I'm like, "Well, I didn't know about that." So I'm here, and let's have fun, man. It's Friday and stuff, man. So
Yeah, yeah,
um, you heard about the Allison news? I'm assuming, right?
yeah. Oh,
What's your thoughts on
uh, yeah. It's so frustrating, man. It's like the injuries are always it's an annoying subject that keeps popping up in this Liverpool, man. Just like when you just want to focus on running and what can we win before Klopp before he leaves, and we just keep getting another injury to talk about and another injury. It's like yeah, it's just annoying, man. But I
I read a
mean,
stat where
yeah,
apparently for he's missed 33 games of hamstring injuries and stuff for us. So as a
yeah.
goalkeeper,
I love to see what that compares with other keepers. To be honest,
yeah, we will have to find that out to be honest, because he does pick up a lot of injuries.
because
Um,
like whenever I've looked at like injuries of other keepers, I never hear hamstring ever mentioned. It's usually like some type of hand injury or like some like maybe it'll be like some random muscle injury, but it's like hamstring all the time.
or like a clash of contusion type thing. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Something like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Exactly.
But have you heard of any news like in regards to like what grade is it? Like what grade strain is it? Or it hasn't come out yet?
No, I've not heard anything. I think I had someone say that they're doing it tomorrow, so I don't know if we might hear some more stuff tomorrow.
Hmm.
So maybe after the game or whatever.
You looking forward to the game on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I was I'm hearing a lot of people at the moment. I feel like I'm in this really contrarian mood. Like everyone seems to be getting scared of Brentford, so my instinct is to be bullish about Brentford.
Hmm.
Everyone's excited about Alonso, so I want the other guy because it's just like for me, it's like I kind of want to go against the hype.
Well, I feel that you want to be different and stuff. But I heard conflicting
Yeah.
reports about the whole um, Alonso thing. Is like apparently he has a plan out for his career. Apparently he's gonna stay another year in Bayer Leverkusen. But now it's saying that he favors Liverpool
Yes.
before
The
before
news is all over the place, man. Yeah.
yeah before Bayern Munich and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, at this point, man, we can't. We just gotta wait and see it to be honest and stuff. And then I also read the guy we were going after as a sporting director, the guy from Newcastle. Apparently, he got a job for Man United now or something like
Yeah,
that.
United. Yeah, it looks like United are gonna get him. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dan
so
Ashworth. It's like we don't know what news we can trust at the moment because it's everywhere. It's like we're getting everybody, or we're not getting anybody, or we're getting Alonso, but he wants to stay, but he doesn't.
yeah,
But
it's
people
so
are
weird.
recommending him. It's like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's so weird because like even right now we don't even know what the succession plan is, right? But we're linked to
No.
so many players. Well, we were always linked to so many
Yeah.
players, but now it's just like it's kind of ridiculous that Liverpool's interested in this player, and it's like, well, we don't even know
We
who's our
don't have a
manager
manager.
next season, right? We don't even know if the player fits our our plans for the future and stuff. So that's kind of
Yeah, it's always tricky because you get linked to the players, but then it's like we were like, do we want Klopp to be involved in recruitment? And then it's like, do we want the club to keep recruiting the players? But then do we want the new manager to get input, or do we want just the club to keep buying players that are good for the team? But I feel like you've got to at least have like the manager has to have some type of input. Like he's got to you've got to tell him about the players coming in. You can't just be bringing them in before the manager's even in. I don't think. Yeah, we've got to have him
yeah,
in first.
yeah. It just doesn't like I would understand like let's say for example it's a player that you can't give up, that you see it on a financial way where it's gonna gain you search sales, marketing wise, you can't miss the
Yeah.
chance. So you got to buy the player and stuff. But there's not really a lot of players out there other than let's say for example an Mbappe, for example.
Yes.
That's never
Yeah.
gonna happen. So
Yeah, like those type of players, it's kind of like a no-brainer. I don't think you have to ask any new manager if they want them. It's kind of like this
exactly.
is it's too big of an opportunity for the club to miss out on. Yeah, but yeah, that ain't happening. So I think Mbappe's wasted breath right now. Yeah.
Like, what do you think is like his deal? Do you think it's like his ego? Do you think it's just he got too big too fast? Because I feel like the way he's moving, like he is like talented, he is gifted,
Yeah.
like pure football. He has footballing ability you can't teach. Like he has that speed that wow. But what do you
Yeah.
think it is? You think it's just a level of arrogance? Do you think it's just what I mean? Because he's been honking the horn for Real Madrid for since he got into the scene. He has the opportunity to go there, but he's being difficult about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I just don't get it. Like, and I feel like Real Madrid are just one of those clubs that if they come for you, take the chance because they might not come again for you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's
So
yeah. Yeah. It's a difficult thing. I feel like it is definitely arrogance is definitely involved for sure.
the,
But I feel
but
like he's locked himself.
1 second, John.
Yeah.
I have to bring
Yeah.
in the football romantic and stuff. He's in the background and stuff. Mr. Positivity himself, the OG and stuff of love,
Anti Mbappe. Yeah.
anti Mbappe and stuff. Liverpool 12 man. Welcome to Liverpool. Welcome Liverpool 12 man.
Big up, big up, big up.
Yeah. Tough
But
man.
we were
Unique,
just talking.
unique experience. Unique experience. Bajan Angel holding it down for Bajanredstv TV solo. I
Yeah,
like it. I
yeah.
like it.
And I'm about to start taking off my shirt, man. We're about to go crazy, put some techno on and stuff like that.
No, this is like the salsa. This is like the salsa edition. The cumbia edition.
Yeah.
Cumbia
Oh,
edition.
what do you know about cumbia, man? But nah. But John, you
Let me
continue.
take this.
My bad. Continue with the Mbappe stuff. And I
No,
would like
it's
you point out. I would like your take as well, 12 man, in your because I know you're into like stats. You're into like player mentality and stuff. What do you think is going on with Mbappe in regards to like he hasn't made a decision yet?
Mm,
So
mm.
John, you can go.
yeah. I think it's arrogance definitely has a part to play. I think it's because like as happens with players like this when they're that good that young and then they get locked into all this money and that I think like you kind of box yourself into a corner where it's like you can't go down so you're kind of like then you get given all this power by PSG and it's like I think when Real Madrid come up they want him but it's like he's in this big vortex of energy with like PSG like pulling at him from one side and Real Madrid and I think he was kind of like arrogance probably wanted similar money, but I don't think Madrid ever wanted to go as far as PSG were willing to go. So
Mm,
he kind of had to fight those two demons, one money, one like where he wanted to go. And I think like why Liverpool was always out of the question, I feel in other clubs is because like once you go to that type of money and you have that arrogance, I don't think you can ever go down from that. I think that's always going to remain to some effect. So yeah, I feel that's why he didn't leave really.
12th man, you're up, brother.
So with Mbappe is a very interesting figure in itself, considering how much control he has at PSG.
Mm,
The amount of, you know, stories that we've heard about, his family having influence over, decisions with players coming in and different types of decisions with where he plays on the pitch, with like where and when he plays. I don't necessarily know if Mbappe is going to get a rude awakening once he does go to Real Madrid, and despite being possibly one of the biggest names in football, recognizing that he's on a pitch with the other biggest names in football, and how they have to basically navigate the levers of responsibilities and the levers of just influence on
expectation
everything.
though, right? I think it's once you, it sucks because I don't want to look down at our club and stuff. Like I think our club is one of the biggest in the world, but I think it's a different expectation once you wear that white shirt. And
Oh, absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
and like we complain about the media in England, right? The media for those big clubs in Spain, it is, I think, is a different level of scrutiny. And then when you have the whole, not to say, I'm not going to say Spain is a racist country or whatever, but it just seems to be a bit
Mm,
more
mm.
open in a way. So yeah,
Yeah,
like, I think
I live next to it. Trust me, it's real old school traditional.
really
That's still, yeah, yeah. I'm really rewarded with Spain. It's a difficult one because Gibraltar is part of England, but we're not. We're bordering with Spain, so there's still a lot of like mixing of cultures and that. For
okay.
example, we're over the ocean from Morocco and all that, so there's a lot of like, you know,
Mm,
there's a lot of mixing of cultures here. But Spain is
Mm.
very much like that because I've been in Spain a lot, and there's
okay.
still a lot of like old school stuff that still happens, but
Yeah.
the country isn't quite ready to solve it, so a lot of it gets brushed under the carpet still.
Oh,
So a
okay.
lot of that stuff
Yeah.
still
I
happens.
mean,
Yeah,
I would even go as far as to say Spain's got internal problems within the country, when it comes to a lot of, you
yeah,
know, um, the issues with like, Barcelona, namely those regions like Barcelona and
Oh,
such,
Catalonia, right? I think is what it's
right,
called, right?
exactly. So the
yeah,
Basque region there and everything else, like as in, they've got issues with that. We all know the issues with that Junior Vinicius Junior has faced with his
yeah,
own
yeah.
fan base as well. We're not talking about going to like Italy or something like that and dealing with
Yeah.
some of the knuckleheads that are out there that deal with go to their games. But we're talking about his own fans giving out really disgusting and racist approaches towards trying to get his attention. But I was just going to say with Mbappe, you know what? Why he's taking so long to sign, or why he's taking so long to make the announcement. I think what he's kind of doing. I'm not going to say he's going to go to the extent that this individual did here in America, but I think that he recognizes the sheer fact that he is friends with him is LeBron James's approach. Like
Mm,
like LeBron James, you pretty much knew that he was going to probably either be going to Miami. You knew he was most likely going to even be going to LA, but yet he made a spectacle out of it, and to the point where they had like their own little like television broadcast of him announcing where he was going.
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see something very similar with Mbappe when it comes to utilizing the attention that he has on him and utilizing the moment to create a PR moment for himself that is hopefully in his mind a positive one. That's how I see it.
Hopefully, it doesn't come bite him in the butt. To be honest, because it could be a scenario where, because I'm assuming he wants massive wages. One, two, is going to get to the point where Real Madrid is going to be like, well, we're not waiting for you anymore.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
at the end of the day, we're about to we're well, I want to say we're about to hit we're in mid February, we're about to hit March. The new season's right upon us and stuff. They have to start planning for next season. I think every club should start planning for next season now. If
hmm
if they don't get an answer back from Mbappe, then you start looking elsewhere and stuff.
Yeah, I think with what Tolkman was saying too, I think he wants control of like of things he wants to play. Because I've heard that the contract they're offering is now reduced because he took so long, like you said. And I think
Oh, I
that
read that. I read that somewhere. Yeah.
yeah, and he wants to play in the Olympics, which is in the middle of preseason. And obviously Real Madrid are going to want him to take part in preseason. So there's going to be tussling there over what he wants to do and what Real Madrid wants him to do.
Okay.
So that all has to be sorted out too. So that's probably going to take time as well.
All right. So let's get away from football and let's get into some fun stuff. I'm gonna take off my
Perfect.
shirt now. It's fine. Um. Okay, what conspiracy
Magic
theory?
Mike,
What
Magic Mike in the house.
I wish and stuff. Um, what conspiracy theory you want to be true? It can be anything.
Hmm. Um,
It can
Klopp,
even be
Klopp,
football.
Klopp. This is a Klopp clone, and he's going to, and the real Klopp is going to come back out and say he's not leaving.
And people in the chat.
Is that a conspiracy out there? I don't know. I don't know.
And people in the chat, if you want to engage and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, what conspiracy theory is out there that you want to be true? So it can be like aliens. It can be
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it count? Because I'm kind of like a paranormal alien kind of guy. So like any of that
yeah,
type of
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
I'd be intrigued with that type of stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I find
Share
that
it, man. Share it, share it.
I find that incredibly interesting.
You
But
know what? You know what I find funny about this alien? Not funny, but the worrying thing I find about this alien stuff, right? Is technology wise, right? We would say we're an advanced planet, right? But we can't travel light years away.
yeah,
And the scary thing is that if there are aliens and they do live light years away, they're able to travel here, but we can't travel to them. So it's a worrying thing if you're really deep in stuff technology wise. If not to get all like
you're gonna
um
be like technical or
yeah,
scientific,
not to
man.
get all technical, but like if there was like beef, I think we'll lose that. You know
No,
what I mean?
we're in big trouble, man. Those guys could probably like disintegrate us, like with like some minor little thing or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we would have a
yeah.
chance. But,
Mary's. Oh, okay. Mary, why do you
yeah,
want Bigfoot to be? Why do you want Bigfoot to be true?
I'm into Bigfoot too. Yeah. I'm into all
Really,
that stuff. I'm into all that
really.
stuff.
Now
I
there's
watch
a
videos of
there's
that
a
stuff.
12th man. Do you know the show that's out here that's like dedicated to like
Yeah,
finding Bigfoot?
yeah.
It's like a
Finding
big
Bigfoot.
yeah, like
Yeah,
it's a big thing out here. Like
yeah,
it's a
Yeah.
big thing.
Dude, there's
yeah.
shows, there's like stuff on YouTube, there's like channels with like hundreds of thousands and they just go and like look for Bigfoot, like and all that. There's loads of channels like that.
You know the funny thing too. There was a documentary years ago, but it ended up being fake though. But I watched it when I was a bit younger and I thought it was real. It was in the Discovery Channel or something. It was about mermaids or something like that, like a documentary
Mm,
about
mm.
mermaids and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of real. The older I got and I rewatched them, like, oh, this shit's fake.
A lot of it
Yeah,
is fake, man. That's the problem with that type of stuff. Is you get like the people that it's fake. There's so much of it fake that it's like the one time it could be true, we'll never know because it's just like it's just too impossible to tell.
Let's see. Alexander,
yeah.
scientists think there's life in Neptune. Really?
I'll have to research that
Well,
one. That
wait,
sounds
I've
interesting.
heard about that.
isn't Neptune full of water though? I think Neptune's a planet
I
with
think
water. I'm
so.
not sure.
There's an incredible number of planets in the universe that have the ability to sustain life. Like as in, there's a lot of quote unquote different Earths
Mhm.
around the
Yes.
entire universe.
Exactly.
So there's always that possibility. I don't know. When it comes to aliens and that kind of stuff, it is very, very scary and difficult. There's a movie, and I've referenced this movie quite a bit, but there's a movie called Don't Look Up, I think it's called. I want to say it's
I
on
feel like I heard
Netflix.
that. I feel like I heard that. Yeah.
Wait, is that
It
the
was
one with is that the one made by Obama and stuff? Directed by
I don't know
Obama?
if it was made by Obama, but I know that
Wait, don't look
the
up.
guy from Superbad is in it. Uh, who else is in it? Like Meryl Streep's in it. Meryl Streep
Yeah,
plays like the
you're
president.
talking about Jonah Hill's in it. Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh,
Jonah Hill, yeah,
oh,
exactly.
Leonardo DiCaprio's in it. Yeah, yeah, I've seen
Leonardo
it.
DiCaprio's in it.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah, yeah.
exactly. And I'm only referencing that movie because I don't want to give too many spoilers. I mean, it's not that big of a spoiler to give away the this portion of it, but there's a part where they send an ark into the world because they found another planet. They deep freeze everyone. They send them out to this other planet, and then the spaceship lands and they get out, and it's one of those things where it's like I can't. It's difficult enough sometimes to conceptualize that we're here on Earth as we are and how we can utilize the Earth for what it is. To start that whole process over from scratch and go to a brand new planet, and start over. Oh my goodness, I cannot imagine that at all. It's almost like I kind of almost think like maybe I would just stay here and just
The
roll
whole
the
concept,
dice.
Settle, right? Yeah,
yeah,
don't
the whole
trouble yourself
concept,
all that.
like the whole concept of like
You know?
like terraforming a planet. It seems nice and all, but when you really deep it, right? Do you really want to deal with that like transition? No, I'm good.
No,
Let me
I mean,
go. Let me go.
did you see did you ever see? I think it was called The Martian. I want to say it's the one with
Oh, when they abandoned him in space. Oh, that was crazy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
That's crazy.
yeah,
Wait,
when
no.
he's just trying to like make a potato or something out on Mars or
Um,
whatever. I'm
one
like,
second. I
nah,
got
dude.
someone else is in the background and stuff. I got to invite the
Oh
OG
no.
right here, man. My brother from
What's that?
England and stuff. Nelante's in the background. We gotta bring him up and stuff.
Oh,
Nelante,
pick
what's
up
good, brother?
Delante.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Mr. Angel?
What's
¿Cómo
going
está,
on?
señor?
Hey, ¿cómo estás, brother?
Yeah. 12th man, John. What's up, guys? What up?
Pick up.
Yeah,
It
but
feels a bit weird, actually, because usually it's the other way around. 12 is running the show and we're on it. So, yeah, man.
yeah.
Very
Listen,
true.
I'm all about new beginnings, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Reverend, you gotta come on the show too sometime. You gotta make an appearance for sure.
Literally.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that movie Martian was kind of freaky out because he was abandoned up there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. But
Yeah,
I like
he was abandoned and he had to he had to survive.
You know what?
Yeah,
12 man was
absolutely
12 man was talking about like weird stuff. It made me think of Interstellar. Imagine something like
Interstellar's
experiencing
different.
imagine experiencing something like that, like
Interstellar,
something music.
Interstellar. I don't know if people watched Interstellar. Is just mind blowing. Like,
Yeah, that is mine, yeah.
I had to watch it like 3 times to understand it.
To understand it, yeah.
Yeah, like there's like the fourth dimension and stuff. I'm like,
that's like Inception is one of those movies too.
But Christopher Nolan's legendary though. Director
Yeah,
wise,
he's good at films,
he's
yeah.
amazing,
Christopher Nolan as a director, yeah, he's, yeah.
The people are coming in like crazy and stuff. I think it's because I'm hosting.
Walking in now.
Jay Kisman's in the background. My brother, he's here and stuff. Jay Kisman, what's up, brother?
I'm cool, bro. I've come to bless the show and stuff. Seen you highlighting you're the presenter and stuff. It looks good, bro. Suit you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Oh man, my brother.
Rasta, Rasta,
Real
back in
nice.
the building. Nice.
What's up, peoples? What's up, man?
That's our Rasta.
What's up, brother?
Nah, but
Everybody good?
You guys are into like movies, right?
Yeah,
Love
yeah,
movies.
yeah.
Yep.
You guys are
for
into
sure.
movies. All right, name me your top 3 apocalyptic type movies and stuff, like world-ending movies and stuff. Like
World War Z.
That's not. Is that really considered apocalyptic?
Yeah.
Like
That's
world
apocalyptic.
ending type thing? Okay, World War Z. That's
Yeah,
one.
I mean, yeah.
Name me 2 more, Rasta.
Shit, man, that's hard, bro.
Oh, you know what? You know what's a great apocalyptic movie? The Road. I think that's what it's called.
The Road.
It's with he played.
I know who you mean.
You know what I'm talking about?
Viggo Mortensen.
Yes, and he
Yeah.
plays. It's him and his son,
Yeah.
and it's like like the end of the world. It pretty much just happened,
I
and
need
they're
to watch
just trying to get from point A to point B.
That's a good one, 12, man. That's a good one.
I think I haven't seen that one. The Road, right?
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
Day After Tomorrow considered apocalyptic?
Is that with
The snowman when everybody got frozen.
That was like a human extinction event. Yeah, that was good. That's what like the everything.
Don't Look
froze in
Up
New
is an
York and stuff,
apocalyptic
right?
one too. And Don't Look Up. It's an asteroid is heading for Earth. That's going to the same type of asteroid that ended the dinosaurs is headed towards Earth. And Don't Look Up.
Okay.
It's a pretty interesting film. I know it can be divisive because it's kind of like it was around the Corona era about like and the concept was somewhat the same attitudes that people were having with the with the masks and the vaccines and all that stuff. People were just like, oh, don't believe it. Just pretend like the vaccine is, or pretend like the coronavirus isn't here. The concept of this movie was just pretend like don't look up. If you're they're saying there's a meteor coming, but hey, don't look up and you'll never have to know that there's a meteor on its way towards Earth.
That's a silly mindset to have, but hey, man.
Hey,
There's one with Morgan Freeman. Oh, Deep Impact. That was a good one too.
That's old
Deep
school.
Impact,
That's old school right there. What do you know about that? That's old school right
Come,
there.
I'm old, man. Come on, man. Stop.
There's another one, Armageddon. Remember that one?
Armageddon was good.
Yeah, I would get them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that didn't really happen. They stopped it, didn't it? So it's kind of
Yeah,
like,
they did. Stop
Okay,
it.
yeah, you're right.
you know, it didn't really like destroy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one we haven't mentioned I like is I Am Legend as well. Obviously,
Oh.
Will Smith in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Legendary stuff.
Yeah,
Good old
I'm not
Will,
trying to think
before we
about
found
the
out his real antics. Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
classic.
You heard
A man
number
is
two
best
now, right?
friend, dog.
You heard you heard number 2's coming out, right?
they're supposed to be making
Oh,
a
I've
number
heard.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am watching
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I don't know
Mm.
how they're gonna do it. I don't know. I think isn't Jaden Smith isn't Jada Pinkett Smith gonna be in that one?
So, yeah.
Oh.
Well, what is she going to be? One of the zombies and stuff?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. She can be a bloodsucker for sure. That's for sure.
Exactly,
Will
yeah.
Smith.
yeah. She'll be the queen of the zombies. She'll control all the zombies and what they can
Yeah.
do.
So she'll give you the eyes and say she didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
She
what's a
can
good
be
one?
the
Knowing
bro.
with Nicolas Cage.
Knowing, yeah, I was about to say
Knowing,
that.
with the
Rob.
numbers.
Yeah.
With the numbers and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
I
one was
was
it?
just about to say that. I watched it yesterday, actually.
That's a good one,
Oh.
man.
Good film.
Knowing.
Good film.
Knowing. Nicolas-
Scary stuff, man.
Yeah, knowing.
Yeah, man. That's all I'm
we call it
saying.
apocalyptic. You know what? 28 days. 28 days.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
But
Or even
that
28 days later, whichever one.
that fall into the zombie category, no?
Yeah, but it was the end of the world. It
Well,
wasn't
12
end
man,
of the world.
is that 12 man? Would that be considered your favorite zombie movie and stuff? 28 days
Ooh,
later.
that's a good shout.
Train to Busan, man. That's my favorite zombie movie.
Oh, that's my favorite.
That was a good one right there, man.
Oh,
That's a
Awesome.
good one,
That
man.
one. Ah.
I've never seen that one. Who's in that?
Oh,
Who's
you
that?
gotta watch that, brother.
It's Korean. Is it Korean?
It's
it's
Korean.
it's Korean, that 12 man.
Oh,
It's a really
wow.
good
The
one.
thing
I
is,
love-
the storyline is like amazing, bro. It's not just about zombies.
It's on Netflix too. 12 man.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Is there an American version of it, or is it just Korean? Because you know, how, like sometimes a lot of those movies they'll have like The Departed. I think that's the name of the movie, right? Was originally a movie in Asia, like with Jack Nicholson and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, originally that was like a movie in Asia, but like Scorsese took that movie and made it into an American version of it, and it was still incredible too. But yeah, I'll watch that one. I'll have to
Try
look
that.
one
It's
up.
really
on
good.
Netflix.
Koreans make the best zombie
Yeah.
movies. Man. The best zombie movies, man.
Crap, you know the main actor? Did you see
Shaun
him
of the
with
Dead is a good one.
That was straight comedy though. That was
I
straight
know, but it's still funny. It's still pretty funny.
You said Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah,
Shaun of the
you never
Dead?
seen it?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant Dawn of the Dead.
Oh no. Dawn, yeah, or I was gonna say, or Zombieland is funny too, though.
Zombieland is hilarious.
I never watched it.
You never watched Zombieland, so now I can say that to you. Yeah.
I don't like Woody Harrelson, man. He just
that makes sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, he freaks me out.
That guy. It's weird.
Bill Murray was in it too, though. He was funny.
Bill Murray, yeah. Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Murray. He's old school, man. What do you know about Bill Murray, man?
Yeah, you know how it is. I do my research.
Original Ghostbusters, man. Come on now.
Oh, stop.
Of course. Go on. Come on.
Stop.
Would you guys? Which one of you believe you'll survive a zombie apocalypse and stuff? If it came down, like
I will pull a hammy trying to run away, bro. That ain't gonna happen. I'm dead.
Yeah, I'll have to want to be put his hand.
I'll be like pulling up with it. Unless they got racist zombies, then hey. I saw a sketch with Key and Peele. They had the racist zombie one. It's crazy.
That's funny.
Oh,
Key and Peele's funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
No, but when you say survive,
what's your question, Krista? What was the question?
Like, would you
survive a zombie, right?
Like, how would you survive a zombie apocalypse? Like, if let's say, all right, let me put a scenario because like there's obviously different zombies, right? In different genres, right? So like, I feel like Resident Evil zombies, I think you're gonna die, man. They're just different.
Yes.
Evil zombies are just different zombies. So let's say, for example, like
Walking Dead, right?
Bro,
Like
those World War Z zombies could outrun anybody.
Yes. Well, you'd never survive.
Listen,
yeah, no. If you're sick, you'll be good. If you're sick, you'll be good and stuff.
Yeah.
So let's say Train to Busan zombies and stuff, the fast ones and stuff.
They're quick, man.
Yeah. So let's say them, or let's say for example, we'll use World War Z zombies. Like, how would you survive there? Like, what would how would your setup be?
I I do have of an answer somewhere for that. And this is what it was for me, at least. I remember because I like Walking Dead. I really do like. I started to waver off it towards the end of their run.
Exactly.
I actually never even finished the final season because I was just kind of like over it. But I do watch Fear the Walking Dead too, right? And in Fear the Walking Dead, the original like plan, the original like effort in it was to try to get to one of the characters' boat. He had like a yacht, remember?
Okay.
I've always thought that if I was going to be in a zombie apocalypse, I would one look for a boat, two chart out a place to an island or something, some type of island. Hopefully, target an island that, one of those islands that some celebrity has but just never got back to. That kind of island, So there you have a home and all the other stuff. Probably have all the facilities to take care of. And I would do it that way. I would try to find a boat, go to an island, and call it good. The zombies aren't swimmers. They're not swimmers. They're floaters, but they're not swimmers.
Yeah.
And Dawn of the Dead, they were swimming, bro. They were walking across the water.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It just it depends on like the type of zombies you deal with and stuff. Like, if you look at Resident Evil, them dogs, hell no. Just end me there, man.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, like 90% of those you're not surviving. It's like it's got to be Walking Dead zombies are the only way you'd survive because they're kind of slow.
Yeah, literally.
But like other ones, like the ease at which they bite you and you're done. Like it's just unrealistic to think you'd survive that.
You know what's harder to survive though? You remember that movie? Don't say when they come make noises and these aliens used to like.
Oh, The Quiet Place. The Quiet Place.
That is a scary thing. I wouldn't survive that because I'm loud as hell.
Yeah, because you're loud as hell.
Was Birdcage?
Birdcage was sick, bro.
With the no scene.
That kind of stuff is scary.
That's what I like. Chris was.
Go ahead, JK.
No, I was just gonna say, like, you was asking the question, how you gonna survive a zombie eclipse? I said, bro, I lived in London for a couple of years. I'm still living. Trust me. Then people walk around with mobile phones in their hands into walls and trees and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we're living in that world, bro.
I have a question for the panel then, especially we're talking about that kind of world.
Oh, Mineral, what's up, Mineral?
Big up,
what's up, lads? Listen,
bless Mineral.
You have to do me intro. Me back, real bad man in the building. You know what I'm saying? Big up Rasta Crab,
That's up yourself.
Real general.
What's up,
the
bro?
General then.
What's
Good.
Up, bro? Yeah,
I say. That's what we not say.
I was going to ask real quick. With the new invention, one of the new hot inventions now being that Apple helmet thing that they have, the Apple goggles. I forget what the name of it is.
Mm-hmm.
Could you see a world of reality people and a world of virtually living reality people? Because some of these people are wearing these goggles out in like in the real world.
You're going into a deep conversation right now, man.
That's real deep. Yeah.
It is deep. I know it is deep, but all the same. Like, do you think these people are? Do you think that's what we're coming on? Or coming
on that journey?
I think we're getting to a point where technology is taking over our lives, right? Because it's getting to the point that we rely on technology so much that we can't survive without it. Everyone knows I live in Cali and stuff. We get power outages all the time. Like, power outages go off, no Wi-Fi, no TV, no light, and you start freaking out and stuff, and you have to sit there in the dark. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with my life and stuff? You know what I mean? But in regards to like the virtual reality, I think eventually it's gonna become a thing where like people are just gonna like sync up, and
mad, bro,
and just live in a different reality.
I'm not with them, son.
You know what I mean? Like you can look at now at like, for example, if you're into gaming, that virtual stuff is a thing. You know what I mean?
Man,
it's a thing.
It's crazy.
So it's gonna get to the point where people are gonna detach themselves from the actual real world to live in this fantasy and stuff.
You can buy
Exactly,
real estate
man.
in the reality world right now. You can buy real estate, which is scary, but you can buy like there's certain platforms out there that you got to pay money to buy another house in the virtual reality world.
This,
You
this,
know,
this is the movie
Hell,
right here. Yeah, Ready Player One is kind of
yeah.
like
Yes,
that.
Hell nah, though. Not me, man.
And,
I
and that's
was
what
born in the
Hollywood
dark,
does.
fam. And the dark
I'm
I
with,
shall return.
I'm
You know
with
what I'm
you, Craig.
saying?
Nah,
I'm not into all this stuff, man.
lads,
Yeah.
but lads,
And
though,
that's what
there's two.
Hollywood does, you know.
That's what Hollywood them, yeah, and movie them do, yeah. But the thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
yeah, is a lot of man are too internet. You know what I mean? They don't touch the grass, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like too many internet boys in this game, bro. They need to touch some grass, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's been
Touch some dirt. They need to touch
yeah
some dirt, man.
that's been a big thing about like how society is going. You know, we're getting a lot of socially awkward people, a lot of people that are getting like, you know, I think I heard in like another chat was in the other day like autism's gone up by like 500% in recent times. Like I think people said because it's what we eat, it's our tendencies, it's like we aren't going outside and socializing as much.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And stuff
Yeah.
crazy.
They said, yeah.
stuff like this is going into that, and like AI is like doubling on down on that. Like it's gonna get
Yeah.
even worse.
Not if
Yeah,
you live in
yeah.
the
It's,
Caribbean, though. Not if you live in the Caribbean, we going liming every Friday and Saturday, we drinking rum, smoking it up. Nah,
exactly, man. Eat some rice and peas, you know. Eat some
that's
rice
it,
and peas, then you see.
man.
Nah,
It
I
was
And
respect
fish.
funny.
that, man.
But
I
that's
was saying
what
it's funny.
Facebook, not Facebook.
What
That's
guys
what
say?
Hollywood does, you know. Hollywood makes films so that you are more welcoming to anything that new that comes. Yeah, yeah, we'll have that. It's
Exactly.
no problem. And that's all it is, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have another problem is the other problem is these internet boys the way they think they're bad that they can touch someone, but in real life they ain't
You
nothing.
talking about the internet thugs and
The
stuff?
keyboard warriors, man.
The keyboard
Yeah,
warriors, literally.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
the
That's
problem.
the
Yeah.
one.
How do you deal with them? Yeah, I think you're part of the host on this channel. Like, how do you deal with the hate things because of an opinion on Liverpool?
No,
Like last season,
but like Ross, I don't think we've experienced that here.
Nah, man.
No, we haven't. We had a good group of fans. Honestly,
Hmm.
eventually, I'm assuming once we get bigger, we're gonna attract more people. But you know,
Dirt
but
off
how
my
would you
shoulder,
do
man.
it?
Like Jay-Z, man. Dirt off my shoulder, bro. I'm
Yeah,
not cute.
yeah, man. You guys deal with hate quite well. That's what I like about this thing. You don't let the internet boys affect you. You
But
say it as
minerals,
it
the
is.
world is full of haters, brother. Everybody's haters out there somewhere or the other, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a mad thing, bro. But you just gotta keep your lane, man. That's it. Once you disrespect me or my family or nobody, yo, we good.
yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
We
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
the
all good,
problem
Gotta
is
man.
keep it classy.
it becomes a problem when you get a big channel because when you've got like 5,000 people in your
Yeah,
comments that are like
yeah,
gotta pick out those bad ones
yeah.
to like like to get rid of, or if you want to ignore them, then you just have to ignore them then because there's so much like you can't get to all of them anyway.
And the
Yeah,
thing
man.
is, they don't even want to discuss football. Their mission is to fuck your head
Yeah,
up. You
Yeah,
know, that's
exactly.
what they want to
Yeah,
do.
man.
That's all.
Trolls, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like
exactly.
for instance, last season, did you boys get quite a few hate because I was seeing videos last season of you guys not being so happy. Did you get backlash of it?
Us?
Because the
No, but the thing is that we typically the fans we have, they'll come and they'll disagree, and then they'll leave it at that. Like they don't ever
Yes.
go over the line and stuff like that. Like you know what I mean? So we haven't experienced it yet. Like we're lucky enough not to experience it
Yeah.
yet. But
Yeah, Liverpool channels. Yeah,
it's,
like,
it's,
Liverpool
it's,
channels are pretty cool.
it's going to happen eventually. Like we're gonna get to the point where we're gonna get big. They're gonna have rival fans come in and stuff. We like typically we have a lot of banter. We have Gunali come on. He'll say his thing and stuff. We'll laugh, but we all know his jokes and stuff.
Lee,
I
my
don't, I,
guy,
I don't,
man.
I don't think we've ever gotten to the point where it's personal or anything like that.
But minerals at the end of the day, minerals. Yeah, pops. At the end of the day, minerals, right? We're talking about football. At the end of the day, we're fans. You're seeing. If somebody come and say, "Yo, you know what I mean? I don't like this," I'm like, that's fine, man. You got allowed to do that, bro. That's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. At the end of the day, we supporting the team. You supporting something else. That's good. That's what makes the world interesting. You know what I mean? Just don't put no disrespect out there. You know what I mean? That sort of way.
Yeah.
All right, so
Big up, boss.
back to this like
Bigger.
back to the zombie
That's
stuff. right? What YouTuber, Liverpool YouTuber, because there's a whole bunch of them, is most likely to survive or die in a zombie apocalypse?
Hey.
I'm back for this one.
I know a lot of you. 12 man can survive for sure, man.
Yeah,
Savage
yeah,
is
100%.
surviving.
No,
Savage
no, no.
surviving. Savage surviving.
Now, football romantic, he's gonna hug the zombie. He's too romantic.
You think? What do you think? I'm like. You think I'm like the little, like the girl in The Walking Dead, and it's gonna be like,
Lads,
they've got names.
lads,
They've got names.
Yeah, man.
Trying to-
I have one. I think Hussam can survive. Hussam can survive an apocalypse, whatever. You know what I mean?
Just give me a good baseball bat and a nice machete, and I good.
Yeah, Hussam would survive it, you know, because of his power, man. He told man.
I think.
Hassan, Hassan. Yeah, Hassan.
True
So I would try to,
True
I would
Jordy's
try to
gone-
chat
True
up the
Jordy's gone
zombies
down.
and thing, man. You know what I mean?
True Jordy's gone down. That's my.
12 man be like, yo, fam, come on now. You know,
12
I know
man
we
be
gotta
having
be so
barbecue and everything
hostile.
with them, chilling. You know what I'm saying?
In my opinion, any man would die, man. That man's too zesty, man. He'd get involved.
Chill zone's not going to work out for that.
Yeah.
Chill zone's not going to work out for the zombies.
We're more likely to get destroyed by technology than zombies anyway. So
Yeah,
AI?
you know what
it
I'm
was
saying?
funny. Crap, those goggles things. The only reason I brought it up is I saw a video on Jimmy Kimmel does like these little videos in the beginning of his show, and someone's wife was like apparently wearing the thing, and she got scared and she ran into and broke the stove.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw that. I
You
saw
saw
that.
that? You know what I mean? And I was just like, "We're done for. We're done for. If this is going to be the case, we're done
Yeah,
for."
Pops, you haven't seen it, Pops? The whole the Apple virtual goggles and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen the
VR,
goggles.
man.
Just not what 12 man say.
Not the stove stuff, yeah.
Jeez.
That's crazy, right? But
You know what's a good thing about it though? You ever watch the movie Surrogates with Bruce Willis?
Sir.
He would sit at home and he would control a human walking around in like a regular
Oh,
world.
yeah.
He just sits at home. He eats what he wants, do what he wants. But the person they control is all fit, nice job, everything. And he just controls that person, man, virtually. It's crazy.
what was it
Watch
called?
that movie, man.
What's it called?
Surrogates, right?
Surrogates.
I gotta check that out. I haven't
Yeah,
seen that
man.
one.
Bruce Willis, man. It's a good one.
I've
bro.
seen him in Looper. Looper, he was good in.
Yeah, Looper is good, but this one will blow your
Wait,
mind, man. It's
you've
crazy.
only seen you haven't seen Bruce Willis movies?
Of course. Come on, don't do that.
I've seen Bruce. Yeah, Die Hard, Looper.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
making
I've seen
sure.
plenty of Bruce Willis movies. Sure.
Okay.
So I got a question for the man. Top 3 movies of all time. Like your
Oh,
top
wow.
3.
Oh, God.
Nah, man.
Wait,
Come on, you
based
gotta
on-
have a top
that's
3,
fine.
man.
What genre though?
Everything, like top
Just
3.
your
like,
favorites. Just your favorites.
Just your favorite
Okay.
3.
Who's going first? I need time to think.
Yeah, I need
I'm
time
only
as well.
trying to think of the list.
I already got my.
I only got
Alright,
number one.
Now for me, one for sure, and it's probably gonna be random. The Last Samurai.
Ah.
Yeah.
That to me-
Scarface.
I'll give you my 3.
Wait. Okay.
I'll give you
Scarface,
my 3.
Al Pacino.
Gladiator,
Ooh,
Braveheart.
fire. Which one was the second one?
Gladiator,
Braveheart.
Braveheart,
Braveheart. Okay,
Good movies.
good
and
movie.
The Last
Hey.
Samurai.
Yeah.
You literally have my list, crap. I don't even have to say anything. Those are my 3 as well.
Literally, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I just like I could watch Gladiator every day, bro.
Oh,
It's
my
one of
God.
them
It's such a
movies,
good
man.
movie. It's such a
It's
good
one of
movie.
them movies,
Oh.
man. You know what I mean? And the one with Mel Gibson, jeez. Freedom, yo, love that.
I
William Wallace,
also
man.
like I don't know if you guys seen
Yeah.
it. Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah, that's a
Good one. A
that's
little bit
great
long, but it's a
Oh,
good
that's a
one.
good one. It's a good movie. I don't know if it's top
Yeah.
3 for me, but I understand what you mean.
Nah, that ain't in top 3.
No,
for me.
no, it's not top 3, but I kind of like that type of style.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
give me
I
a
like
top
it.
1 movie then. Jeez,
I'll
you
give
can't
you- I'll
even-
give you
Nah,
3.
that's
I'll
too
give you
hard,
3.
man. That's too
It
hard.
is
man.
hard.
I'll
though.
give
It is
you.
hard.
I'll give you 3. These 3
3.
movies are like on my definitely 2 of my. I'm not necessarily gonna give them an order. I don't know which order it'd be, but I would have because I would either go Godfather, Belly.
Classic.
Heat.
Wait,
Those are
no.
my
Which
three of my
which
favorites.
Godfather? 12th man. Which Godfather? Which Godfather?
I know.
The original. The
Godfather
original
One, number one.
has to be number 1.
Yeah,
I
Godfather
would be
number one.
shameless. I've never watched The Godfather.
What?
You know what? You know what? I'll say this. You know what? Pops, hopefully Pops can hear me when I say this.
Everyone, it's time to end the stream.
Nah, bro, I just never watched it. Never watched it.
I'll say this, and again, I hope Pops can hear me because this movie is incredible. But they did a Godfather movie with the deleted scenes, and they put together Godfather 1 and 2 and combined them into one film. So it runs from, it's like a long movie.
What are you talking about? Goodfellas or no?
No, Godfather. The Godfather.
Oh, really?
So they have so you can watch Godfather 1 and Godfather 2 all together with the deleted scenes as well involved. It's like some crazy director's cut that's
that's long. That's you be watching movie for 6 hours, man.
Like 5.5 hours, 6 hours, something like that. It's something ridiculous. But there's parts of it that like you get filled in on that you're just like, oh, like you didn't even they cut out some parts that would have made the film even better, in my opinion. That kind of thing.
Yeah, Russell. I never watched Godfather.
But to be honest, Russell, like it's hard with kids. Like that series of movies. It don't take
you watch Sopranos. Like kind of Sopranos is kind of the same thing, kind of the same genre.
No, it's not the same thing.
Same genre though.
Don't sleep on Heat though. By the way,
everybody, no one. What do you know about Heat, man?
Heat is good. Al
Pacino. That's my movie right there, man.
That's my movie.
There's another one. 12th Man. What's the one?
The original Ben-Hur. That's one of my favorites.
Is it Robin? Ronin?
Robin
De Niro.
Yeah. Boy, those movies are coming in my head. 300, Troy.
Ronin was good. Ronin was really, really good.
I'll tell you my three. I'll tell you my three. Mine is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original, Gene Wilder.
Okay.
And I got Goodfellas. And then my third one. And the third one is between two films. I got The Matrix and Ratatouille. Animation film. I like
he loves Ratatouille. He does love himself from Ratatouille.
Ratatouille is tough.
The Jay Kismet, like he brought that movie up. For me, The Matrix is before is ahead of his time. When it was. When it came out, it was like the first Matrix was out of this world.
The amount of people doing the swerve thing, like
yeah.
Look, we're living in the Matrix right now. So yeah.
They're telling us what we are. They're telling us what we are, man.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Honesty's got a shout. Dark Knight was incredible.
Yes, I thought of that too.
The Dark Knight, the one with the Joker, is he talking about?
Yeah.
Iconic. With Keith Ledger.
Oh, you know what? If I would even honorable mention would go to, because I mentioned this movie before, but Big Trouble in Little China is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, you know about that, bro. You know about that, bro. That's Russell back in the day.
That was my movie.
Let's go. Let's stay in the same topic, but let's go into fighting movies. Your top 3 fighting movies.
Fighting?
Yeah, fighting movies.
Ip Man 1, 2, and 3. You know what I'm saying? Ip Man was a boss, bro. Come on now.
For me, and people might not know it. Rumble in the Bronx with Jackie Chan.
Oh, that was good. That was a good one.
Good shout.
Classic. Bloodsport.
Okay.
Good classic.
Ooh,
good classic.
Big.
Bloodsport.
I mean, Gladiator could fall into that round too, because it's not a fighting.
Yeah, technically,
a fighting movie.
Bloodsport, and then I have to come back to it.
With Marianne.
I have to come back to it.
They got married.
Enter the Dragon? Yeah, maybe Enter the Dragon, maybe.
Yeah. Bruce Lee's classic, man. You can't,
No, The Last Dragon. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Of course we do. With the brother?
Huh? Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Show enough.
Moves. Yeah.
Show enough.
No, but what do you guys think and stuff like that?
I like movies where I seen blood and hands getting broken and stuff like that. So I grew up on. No, I'm serious. I grew up on a lot of Jet Li, bro. Like a lot of Jet Li.
Wow, yeah.
What are you telling me? What are you telling me, Rusty? You saw the 5 Deadly Venoms and stuff?
The 5 Deadly what?
The 5 Deadly Venoms. You never seen it?
That's too old.
That's
for me,
one of my favorite movies ever. One of my favorite movies ever.
What?
Or favorite movie, because it is a movie.
What's it called?
The Five Deadly Venoms, as we said.
I never
Yeah.
watched that.
That's a
That's like
classic.
one of those.
Old
So it
school.
used to be back in the days. I'm definitely aging myself here, but it used to be back in the day. There was like a Kung Fu Saturday was
Yeah,
like
literally.
the thing. And you always had your Kung Fu movies on Saturdays,
Yeah.
and you know, it's like kind of like it's based. Five Deadly Venoms is like one of, not the only, but one of the films that inspired Wu-Tang, for instance.
Yeah. Or like what was the other one? 12th Man. Shaolin, was it back in the day?
Yeah,
Shaolin Monk.
Shaolin
man.
Monk.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shaolin
yeah.
Temple.
I've been knowing my Kung Fu stuff, man.
I know, man. Come in and say, yo, I got the grasshopper style, you got the dragon style, the mouth moving, but it ain't making no sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
what about everybody else, man? Everyone else is quiet, man.
Yeah, come on, kids, man. What you got for action?
Action, I'm going Bloodsport, Karate Kid.
Karate Kid, which one?
Kid, the first one.
Okay.
That's a classic.
And then that's a classic right there. And I like the Rocky film with the Russian guy. I liked it.
What was that? 4, right?
4.
That's number 4, yeah. Yeah. Classic.
Yeah, classic.
So that's my fighting. But Bloodsport was big.
Bloodsport was fire.
Jean-Claude was big,
film.
bro. Jean-Claude was balling back in the 80s, bro.
He was one of the biggest stars in the world.
Would you consider he was the best? Like, because around the 80s and 90s, that's where like martial arts was like a thing in cinema. Cinema. Like, was he one of the was he the biggest at the time?
It was a lot. He was competing with a few
Seagal
people
was out there. It was him. Seagal.
Seagal was breaking arms.
But Seagal was like his movies were kind of boring for me though.
He never used to take any lashes. He used to just beat everybody up.
He used to just grab him and grab him and just turn him around and
break their hands.
You guys ever hear the Kevin Hart story, or Kevin Hart tell the story about Steven Seagal?
No.
He told a story about how he was on set with Steven Seagal and he was going. Steven Seagal was going against the stunt double, and he's like, hey, stunt double. He's like, he's like, hey, I want you to really don't hold anything back. I want to see if you can if you can really get a punch in on me or do whatever you need to do. And I think the guy was like a judo master or something like that or whatever, right? And Steven Seagal went in. The guy gripped him up, and he gripped him up so much that Steven Seagal crapped his pants. All you heard was it got real quiet, and then all you heard was like some noise.
Yeah, but no, but from what I heard too as well, like someone mentioned it, like he used to be a bully and stuff in the sets and stuff. Like people don't like.
I heard that as well.
Yeah, see, Ottoman Turk backs me up. Ottoman Turk is backing me up.
Yeah. A lot of people don't think he's a real martial artist, man. Like I remember Michael Jai White dissed him a lot.
Michael Jai White said, "Yo, keto." I think he does a keto or something like that. Yeah.
Y'all remember a star called Billy Blanks? Y'all remember Billy Blanks? From back in the day.
Of course, man.
Oh yeah, Billy Blanks. Yeah.
Billy Blanks.
The baddest black brother in the back in the day, man. Crazy.
He used to have he had a workout.
Boxer size.
The Taibo, man. The Taibo.
Yeah, Taibo. There you go.
Billy Blanks, man. And one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen is Way of the Dragon. Like somebody was saying with Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris, the final fight scene. That wasn't scripted, That was
the bar fight scene was the best for me. I love that.
But the thing is about that one, it wasn't scripted. It was just like they just went at it, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What about you? What about you, John? What's your 3 fighting movies, man?
Yeah, probably similar to Kismet. I think what I remember most is like the Karate Kid.
Willy Wonka?
Really?
Fighting movies, man. It's like fighting movies.
Ratatouille? Yeah. That's your fighting scene?
I think a lot of that is like a lot of that time in my life is kind of blurred. I don't remember a lot of them. I remember watching them and hearing about them, but like a lot of them are blurred together. I don't remember them as fondly as I should do. But the Karate Kid seems to stick in my mind. And some of the ones you've talked about, I feel like I've seen them, but it's just not quite. I think I need to go back and rewatch a lot of these because I refresh the memory. I can't really remember all of them as well as. I think I remember talking about them in the past, but I just can't remember the movie itself. You know.
How about? Can I ask the panel what is your favorite soccer/football movie of all time?
There isn't many though, is there?
There's actually a pretty long list of them.
Really?
that deal with football in one way or another. I mean, like you could do Bandit like Beckham, you could
An
do
old school English one called Mean Machine.
Mean Machine. Yep.
That one was funny. as hell, bro.
Honestly, I'm gonna go far left because I'm gonna say Shaolin Soccer and stuff. That thing was wild.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that. You know? I knew it. I knew it.
I'm gonna say
I mean,
something.
there's one classic out there that a lot of people do say.
Bandit like Beckham?
Nah.
No,
Well,
Victory.
you talking about
Victory.
Victory or goal?
I mean,
Goal. I
and,
remember
I mean,
goal.
it had
Nah, not
Pele
goal,
in
not
it.
goal.
It had
Victory was
Pele in
yeah,
it. It had
yeah.
him do it, and he does his bicycle kick in
Yeah.
the movie. They
Correct,
did like four
correct.
different versions. There's only one of the only movies I've ever seen where they did like 4 different like replays of the same kick. They showed different angles from Pele's kick. That was like 15 minutes of the movie. Worth it though, for sure.
Yeah, I don't watch.
Or
I
you
mean, I
could
never
do,
watch
or you could do
Vinny
the
Jones.
one I
Yeah,
was speaking
Vinny
with
Jones.
Daniel Jackson played in a soccer movie, technically.
Yeah, he did.
And Liverpool
When he was
was
wearing
in
a
that.
kilt, right?
Yeah,
And the Liverpool fan. The guy was a Liverpool fan.
yeah.
Yeah,
That movie, I was told, is what made him into a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember that movie. I remember the name.
Yeah.
Do
remember
any
his
of you
name.
remember like this Asian like soccer show where they like send the goalies into the goal? That was always one of my favorite ones. I think it was called like something Benji or something. But like they would literally like put fire on the ball and send them into the net and stuff.
Shaolin
wow.
Soccer, man. It's got to be Shaolin Soccer.
Well, it
Girls
could
doing
be,
Tai
but
Chi with the ball.
I feel like it was something else. But no, it wasn't that. It was something else. It was like more like they actually like. How did they dress like normal soccer players, or were they like in other stuff with Shaolin Soccer? Because like this was like they just like normal players, but like
It was
they
a
used
little
to
bit of both.
smash
Are
the
you talking
ball
about-
in.
I'm surprised Kristen picked kicking and screaming. Isn't that the
You gonna violate me? Oh my god!
Give me the coffee. I want a damn coffee.
The low blow in there.
Wow,
That's a good
one.
something a joke, man.
Oh man.
Something
How about your
joke.
favorite, like your favorite, like true life, like movie that was made out of like a true story?
Like you mean like what do you call it? Like a doc thing, like
No, like a true story movie.
based on a true story.
Yeah, based on a true story.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
A Time to Kill was good.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, I'm not trying to get like too football romantic, but I was gonna say Mandela was an incredible movie too, with
Oscar worthy.
Denzel Washington as
Oscar worthy. Yeah,
as
Oscar
Mandela
worthy.
was pretty incredible, or even
Yeah, that's
Malcolm X,
an Oscar one.
Malcolm X, Denzel Washington again too.
What about Martin Luther King, 12th man? Was there another movie or he didn't?
Which one?
MLK was a
Martin
movie.
Luther
I think that was a movie.
MLK.
MLK was a movie, I think.
Oh, MLK movie.
I think
Oh,
MLK
X?
was a movie, right?
There was the Malcolm X movie.
One of my favorites is the one with the Argentine soccer team that crashed in the Alps.
Ooh, I know what you're
That's
talking
a-
And
about.
that to survive, said I had to eat each other to survive.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
That one was that one.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix right now.
Uruguay. It was Uruguay,
Oh,
right?
it was hard.
Uruguay, right?
Yeah, it was a Uruguay. It's some South American team.
Yeah.
I can't remember
Yeah,
which one it
some
was.
South American team.
Yeah,
That was-
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
it seems that I'm the youngest on the panel, yeah?
Alive.
See, I'm the youngest on the panel right here, yeah? I don't want to reveal my age, but I'm 8.
My man, I'm 19, bro. What you
at the
talking about?
moment. 18. You are close. Rasta.
What you doing
Yeah,
drinking
you're
rum?
close.
You're 19. What are you doing drinking rum?
Come on, man.
I still do, bro. I drink all type of things, yeah? But I was asking, like, is Bob Marley the idol of all the yard man, right? Is he the pillar? Does he define Jamaica for my
I have
yardies?
an answer. I
A
do
lot
have
of
an
people
answer.
just
for
ask
that.
that question, you know.
I do have. I have our theory at least, but I from what I know, at least from like, I do have some family in Jamaica, but from what I'm told, they're more into the fire, like into like the sizzler, like the whole like fire concept, more so than
Capleton.
yeah, exactly. Like fire. Like they're more
Fire,
into like
fire for
that.
them.
than They are the one love concepts of Bob Marley nowadays. The roots.
One love,
Yeah, man.
one heart.
Listen, Bob Marley
Yes,
would
mhm.
never be replaced. Listen, but for me, I preferred
Well, Peter
Bunny.
Tosh can never be replaced. But
I preferred
Peter
Bunny
Tosh can
Wheeler,
never be.
to be honest. I love Bob Marley, but I feel Bonnie Wheeler was like the hidden
Oh.
guy with the you know what I'm
But,
saying?
but
I've seen
Rasta,
Bunny.
Bob Marley was the real bad
I've
man.
seen Bunny.
Was the general.
Who's that?
Bob Marley, Manpan General.
Yeah, he was. But
No,
I just preferred Bonnie Wheeler. That's it.
That's interesting. Bunny, even over Peter Tosh.
Peter Tosh?
Peter Tosh was he was the guy to me.
Bob Marley's classic though. There ain't nobody beating Bob Marley. Bob Marley's classic. So you know what I mean? Everybody's asked that question. It's like asking Tupac or Biggie. You know what I mean?
Bro, Tupac's clear of Biggie, bro. We all know.
One I know.
Nah, man. You could say Shabba.
Nah, Biggie for me. Biggie.
Nah, Tupac has better lyrics, bro. And he's harder, bro, in his bars.
Tupac sing more about reality, and Biggie is more about just chatting lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
One second, guys. I have to introduce the one and only.
Who?
Zubiri with no locks and stuff.
Hey, Zubiri, where I say?
Colonel, bless up yourself.
Big up.
Bless up yourself.
Nah, big up, man. Big up, man. I heard the Bob Marley in the Jamaican convo. I'm like, yo, I was gonna wait after jump.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Zubiri, where I say? Real bad man, you know?
Yo, Mineral, you Caribbean or something?
I'm not, bro.
I heard your dialect, bro. Don't tell me you watched that One Love movie 2 days ago. You're feeling the love. You're feeling the rhythm. You're feeling the rhyme. Listen.
Feel the rhythm, you know. Bob Marley.
Nah, big up the man, them. Big up the Bajan dance, River Night, 12 man. I see you there. And JK, I don't know how to say the rest of that, but you know. But nah, man, I'm chilling, man. I was just on Quasi stuff, man. He was wrapping up, and like I said, I heard a Jamaican convo, man. I'm like, nah, I gotta jump in here, man.
The Trinidadian Carnival just finished, Zuberi. The Trini Carnival.
No, I heard man talking about
not Carnival,
Convo.
You hear man talking about what?
Tupac, bro. What kind of sellout stuff is that, bro?
I don't know. We're talking about Tupac and Biggie. You know, everybody got their favorites, right?
Nah, bro, you can't got your favorites. Biggie is Jamaican, bro. You have to represent, man. Who doing it?
Bro, everybody that live in New York is Jamaican heritage, bro. I swear down.
Yeah, so you have to go with the East Coast. You can't sell out. Talk about, yo, you like them, man, on the West and that, bro.
Listen, man, you know Tupac.
Clear, dog.
You know Tupac is chat facts too, man. Come on now.
Nah, man, Tupac is that, bro. I don't understand that Yankee American stuff, bro. I understand the stories from the Biggie. You know what I'm saying? He's telling a real Jamaican story.
Nah, man. I don't like Biggie, bro. I don't really like Biggie because he was working with surviving Diddy, man. You know what I mean?
Surviving.
Nah, man. Bro, listen, man.
Stop that. Oh my days, bro.
Yo, listen, man. Listen.
Biggie.
Yo. All right. First thing first. No disrespect to none of the people I'm about to.
Bro, we family, bro. No disrespect taken.
Yeah, I have to keep it a buck.
We
bro,
family.
Tupac mom was on drugs, bro. He come from something I can't relate to. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, fair enough.
He
comes from a world, bro. I can never relate to that thug life.
He represents the streets and the people, them, bro.
No, but when you say streets, Biggie come from the street, but there's different streets. So like there's Jamaican streets, there's Bajan streets. Bajan streets tie closer to like the Jamaican streets, and the Jamaican street ties into like the New York streets. Tupac is on that American streets. I don't know nothing about them American streets with Bloods, Crips, and gang. We don't move in gang, bro. We move with family. You see what I'm trying to say? So not trying to do the Dominic Toretto thing, but it's all about family, bro. We move with family. Bajan pop, all of the Bajan men, and they come check me and be like, yo, nah, it's my family.
Yeah, it's love.
I come to them like, yo, Wagwan family. I'll never say, yo, Wagwan, my nigga. I'll never say that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But bro,
I will never. So that's what Tupac is on. Yo, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I will never be on.
But most artists, yeah,
I'm on
and
the
icons
family
in the
thing.
game.
Nah, that's family.
Most artists and icons in the game know that Tupac is the GOAT, bro.
The way Capish talks, and they're like, yo, nah, you know, he's one of his family. They're like, yo, he's family. We, you know what I'm saying? That's how the thing moves. So I can't pick a guy who doesn't use that same family analogy.
Yeah,
you know,
fair enough. But most artists, yeah, and GOATs in the game know that Tupac is better.
I don't know, man. I think
That's
it's
opinion, man. Come on, no, man.
It's opinion, man.
It's
Yeah,
always
that's
gonna be
like
that
my
East Coast,
convo.
West Coast crap, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's like saying Kelleher is the best number 2 in the world. I mean, that's
exactly.
That's a
Colonel,
fact,
we
though.
just
That's a
chopping
fact.
up things, man. We just chopping up things, you know.
That's a fact.
That's like saying Robertson's still the best left back in the world.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro, we can go there. We can go there.
Zamir, let's go there. Let's go there because there's no one that seems very passionate about this left back of ours, Robinson and stuff. We can go there and stuff.
But Robertson's still the best left back.
Tell me your opinions, Zabiri.
He's still the best left
So
back.
my opinion is I've wanted to sell him since last year this time. I'm like, yo, this summer we got to sell Robert. That's what I was saying last year this time. So that's my opinion on him because no disrespect to him, he did have a run. And all of my arguments are very consistent. We need to let go players 4 to 6 years. Robo's already hit that 4 year. He ain't going to get no better. So you have to let him go while the memory is somewhat fresh and warm. You know, when you cook and you finish cooking and you eat, but the pot's still warm so you can go for seconds without heating it up. That's where Robo is right now.
What a fire analogy.
So he ain't hitting like the first plate, but it's still warm enough where you know what I'm saying?
Still can walk. Still go
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
So you have to use a happy meal, bro.
He gets cold. Chris, not everybody got a
Berry
microwave
right now, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right now, Robertson, yeah, is not the Big Mac anymore. He's a Happy Meal now, man.
Stop it.
He said the tuna bacon cheeseburger.
You sure it's what?
He's not the baconator.
He's come from the Big Mac. He's a quarter pounder now. He's a quarter pounder. Lightly dropping.
You sure it's warm, or is it lukewarm?
Minerals. What team you support?
Is he still in the top 5 though? Is he still in the top 5?
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Okay, Robo again, you team.
Wait. I got one question for you, bro. No disrespect to none of your players. Kelleher versus Ramsdale, because I'm putting Ramsdale as a number 2. Because let me ask the man. He's the best guy. Who is the better number 2, Kelleher or Ramsdale?
Kelleher, man. You know what I mean? He won.
You surprised me.
Wow.
Because he's won for you guys.
I just wanted to hear from an Arsenal guy. That's it. So, Bayesian family, hear me now.
Man.
Kelleher is the best number 2 in the world. Arsenal fans said that, fam. Because I can't think of nobody else other than Ramsdale. So it's official.
Javeri, that's just the 1 in 100. That's the other 99. They'll all say Ramsdale.
But minerals, watch it, right? You don't think Robertson will get your team?
You guys say he's cooked.
He moonwalks into that team. Come on.
Moonwalks into Arsenal. Easy.
Zinchenko over Robertson is not in discussion. Let's be honest.
Pops, they love those hipster footballers. You bet they picked Zinchenko over Robertson, man.
Yeah. You'll pick him, but you're not believing it. I remember this, right? This is one of the things I always found funny, especially of late when you hear the Arsenal fans talking, right? The argument is, who was the shittest team when their managers took over? Oh, Klopp had the shittest team. No, Arteta had the shittest team. These men came to Anfield with Pepe, Aubameyang, and Lacazette and said, this front 3 is better than our front 3.
Yep, I remember that.
These same fans said that. And now all of a sudden,
diss him like that, man. Remember, Pepe was.
That's what they said.
No, but Pepe was the only guy that dribbled past Van Dijk, and that was a trophy.
He made him step back. Let's be clear. He didn't dribble past him, Zubiri. He made him step back. He was the only man that made Van Dijk step back that season because no one got past him.
It's facts. He stepped back. He did.
He just stepped back. That was it.
I mean, it depends on which camera angle you was looking at. I don't know what camera angle you man got, but
it was the biggest win of the year. Pepe made Van Dijk step back.
1 second, guys. Hold that thought. We got to bring in the legend, man. Matty Matt.
Oh no, Matty Matt in the house.
Matty Matt, what's up, brother?
What up, people? Good evening, everybody. What's going on?
I thought you had the carnival, Matty Matt.
Huh?
I thought you had the carnival walking up again.
Carnival done, my man. Ash Wednesday gone. Carnival done.
Nah, carnival never done in Trinidad.
That's right. Tell the man,
Never done. Because because literally in about February, March, April, May. In May, it have a next big festival going on down there again. So, and that one is like
the
down
Trini
in the
Carnival.
south of Trinidad.
Oh, okay.
Trinidad,
Money man, you're from
Trini's
Trinidad.
party throughout the year. Now, born in the UK, but I grew up in Trinidad until I went up back to the UK and was in the military for 11 years.
Nah, man, you're Trinidad, man.
You got that accent thick still, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, I
Trinidad.
Trinidad.
Don't disown it.
No,
Don't
Trinidad,
disown
yes,
it.
sir.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because as they say, me represent. Me never lose who I am. I give them a mix. That is what Trinidad is famous for. A mix of
Real
cultures.
Trini man, you know.
Melting
That's
pot,
it.
man.
Mix of
Speaking of
cultures.
Yadis, yeah, and Trinis, yeah. I'm remembering this youth Rasta called Ninja Man. You know that? You remember that man?
Of course. Come on, we old heads, bro. Who don't know Ninja
Wait, when
Man?
you call you Ninja Man, bro, you need to address Ninja Man correctly, bro. What do you mean this youth, bro?
Hey, he's the real bad man. He's the real bad man.
Real bad man. Yeah, you gotta put, bro. You can't say Ninja Man without saying
Yeah.
You
bad
gotta
man,
stretch
bro.
it.
That's
You
a
gotta stretch it
disrespect.
out.
He keeps
What
popping
you
up on my,
man?
on my Instagram.
How many kids he has? You remember the interview? You want to ask how much
Yeah, I
kids he has?
remember.
23.
The man said I
22
got
baby mother.
23. 21
Real bad man.
Bro, it was a madness. Listen.
Yeah,
Love that man here.
he's the same age as my dad's Rasta. That
Yeah.
guy.
Ninja Man is classic, brother. Classic. You know what I
The
mean?
real bad
Might be
man.
Jamaican, you know, same age as their dad. Not trying to disrespect
I'm
him, man.
African, sadly. But
Real
yeah,
bad man might be your dad still.
man African. Man African is a berry.
Where's your family from?
They're from Rwanda. You know that country
Okay.
that sponsors us now? Yeah.
Okay. Rwanda,
okay.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, cool man, big up Rwanda.
So yeah, man. We was come on, Chris. We was chopping up things, man. We chopping up now.
Hey, Maddie,
Oh, wait, tell me.
Yes.
Another person came in. Another person just came in, man.
can I ask Maddie?
Ryan.
Maddie a question? Maddie.
Hey, go.
I was
Yes,
asking a
Ryan.
question. Who's the
Yes,
best?
sir.
Who's the best football player? Who's the best football player of all time from Trinidad and Tobago?
Oh, I want to hear this.
From Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
From Trinidad and Tobago. Let me see. There was York. There was Latta. Well, I'm going through the names. There was, from who I see, it was York, Latta P, Weeks. There was Baptiste, but I didn't really get to see him play that much. So from my era, I would say it would be Dwight York. But then there was this other guy. He went to Sound One Secondary, and his name was Latta P.
Love
And he was like he was like Maradona. He could have run with the ball at his feet and just beat a man just for the hell of it.
Latta P was boss.
Pause.
Latta P.
The best we are now, it was this guy named Gart Weeks. He was from Tobago with Dwight York, because they was Signal Hill, and Signal Hill was the guys in them. Well, no, Gart Weeks was from St. Augustine, but he ended up linking up with Dwight York, because St. Augustine was known as the Green Machine, and Tobago, which part Dwight York was from, they were like Clydesdale. You never see a lot of strong, dark-skinned fellas who just like would run your ass off the ball. You know, so for barring the Baptist, who I would say kind of like transcends, because he kind of like, from when I was there, kind of gained a bit of like, recognition, that sort of stuff. But for me, it would be literally Dwight York, because I literally used to see him play when we used to have inter-college football matches. That it was like a tournament for all the colleges and secondary schools in Trinidad, where they would come. It's basically always the top three teams was, well, four. It was Trinity, which was a 5-year college in Port of Spain, near the Savannah. Then there was San Juan. Then there was St. Augustine, and then there was Signal Hill from Tobago. Those were the top 4 hitters. And Dwight York was the one who made the biggest impact. Unfortunately, he didn't play for Liverpool. He went and played for...
You wouldn't put Shaka
Shaka Hislop
in that list?
Shaka was a goalkeeper, and
what does that mean?
No, because the reason why I say that is because you don't really see goalkeepers do that much, and in Shaka Hislop's time, as good as he was, it wasn't like, like how you'd be seeing like these other more known goalkeepers, that sort of stuff. So Shaka is up there, but he's kind of like, he would be like in the shadows, basically. But like when you talk about football players where you see them playing and they literally making an impact, or they're doing something that is like, oh my gosh, look how he beat that man, or look how fast he is, that sort of stuff. You'd literally be saying at the end of the day is Dwight York. And the only reason I think Dwight York played for Man United is because they have the red, white, and black in them. The uniform have the red, white, and black. But other than that, yeah, I would say it was Dwight York. Was one of the most recognized footballers that came out of Trinidad, because it's something like similar, like how most of us know, like cricket and stuff. It was Vivian Richards and Ghana and that pace bowler from Jamaica, forget his name, but then it was Brian Lara who all of a sudden came out near in the later stages and really was like the face of cricket, that sort of stuff. So I would say it's Dwight York basically was the most famous one out of Trinidad at the moment.
I've actually been to Trinidad.
Huh?
Actually, I went to Trinidad once. Actually, twice I've been to Trinidad. Big visit there, but it was nice. Nice.
Yeah. The thing I try to tell people about Trinidad is the uniqueness about Trinidad is the whole world lives in Trinidad, and people kind of will doubt you. But I tell people, if you really go down Trinidad, you see every culture down there. Every culture.
Yeah, every culture.
Syrian. Yeah, no, seriously, every culture. And here's the funniest thing about it, which is like when I traveled, it wasn't so much in your face like how it is across here, but in Trinidad, they literally the culture is so diverse, and literally every culture have a day in Trinidad. If you all was to go and get a Trinidad calendar, or as an almanac as we say it, Trinidad have the most holidays in the entire world.
Jeez.
I know that.
Mad.
They have Chinese Day, Baptist Day, they have Diwali, they have Muslim, Hindu, everybody have their day down there. And the thing about it, everybody attends everybody's festival and support it 100%.
Very sure. But mad, bro. Like in Trini, like when's the carnival? Because I love carnival.
Well, the carnival literally is primarily around February, but sometimes it could run late into the March month. But it's primarily from like around the middle of February, and it can fall between then to like the first 10 days in March. Borrowed it. That's the next. That's in.
Ash Wednesday is usually the end, isn't it? Right? Monday and Tuesday is carnival. Monday, Tuesday, Ash Wednesday, you go to church.
No. Carnival in Trinidad start from a week ahead.
No, ends.
You know, yeah. Well, no, it doesn't really end. It ends on Ash Wednesday because there does be partying up on Maracas Beach. It does have one of the biggest parties you could go to on Maracas Beach, the Ash Wednesday. So that is like you kind of wind down, and then you spend literally a couple of days, and then Borrow Day is the next one that is coming up.
Yeah, that's true. But mad than the lads, yeah, like do all of the lads in the panel like love carnival and stuff like that, partying?
I mean, once upon a time, and I'm a married man now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Bro, carnival. To be honest, man, I don't know about the rest of the Bajan man, them, but carnival is a thing.
Is it very used to go to the Labor Day parades and stuff?
Or the one in New York.
Yeah, used to go.
So I only came to New York when I was 16, and then I went to the first one, and then once I saw what it was, listen, once I saw what it was, I didn't buy into it because when you come from the Caribbean, and I've lived in Antigua and Barbuda for a minute, so I done carnival there. I went to Barbados, I done carnival there, done carnival in Jamaica. When I saw that Labor Day thing, I'm like, yeah, nah, this ain't it, because you know, like in a carnival, bro, man, will just grab your gal and dag up your gal, and it's calm because it's carnival. You're like,
hey,
you're
pause, whining, you know.
If you do that in America,
man does that in Carney too, bro.
No. But I'm saying, if you do that in New York, you're getting stabbed. Fam.
Getting stabbed, yeah.
Shot, stabbed.
Yeah.
No.
They're not charging it to the game. They're not asking no question. You're getting stabbed, stomped out.
Yeah, if you go to Labor Day,
summer, it's over.
If you go to Labor Day in New York, someone's gonna get shot. Someone's gonna get stabbed. It happens every year. And
it happens.
Labor Day used to be good.
It's bringing carnival energy to New York. It don't mix.
Yeah, it don't.
Yeah, that's true. Labor Day used to be.
It doesn't.
Labor Day used to be one of the best carnivals in the United States, and it has dropped now. The biggest carnival the best carnival in the United States right now is Miami.
Yeah.
And then you have.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Then you have Canada with their own.
Nah, Canada's garbage.
No.
Hold on, Maddie. Let me say something first. Maddie, listen, hold up. First of all, you know why I done with Carnival? Because now, Carnival, you're hearing hip hop, you're hearing African music, you're hearing reggae.
No.
Carnival
That is
straight.
No, yeah, you're right. But that is for the idiotic DJs who are out there, because I can tell you this for a fact, because I am with a set out of Boston called Sounding Family. You know, we have our next group named Sound Vibration and stuff. We have gone to Miami, New York, Baltimore, Washington, and all these other places and stuff. And going back, literally, I want to say 10 years ago, you didn't used to get this nonsense. But you have a lot of these idiotic wannabe DJs. And when I say wannabe DJs, I call them wannabe DJs because the only thing that they're good for is coming into a party, trying to come in late to play last with a laptop and their hard drive. They don't know nothing about setting up system and all that sort of stuff. You know, so I don't consider them true calypso or representations of carnival. And if you all really want to enjoy a true carnival party, it has this guy, you all can look him up. His name is Freeze International. He does do feds called SSS. You know, he does tell DJs and them from the get-go when they're coming into the party, if you even play one hint of a remix soca with a different beat on it, you're out of the party. And he dead ass serious. So it comes down to, it have these, as like Zoob say, it have some of these people who they come up and they kind of want to try to add hip hop and reggae and all that sort of stuff into the festival. And it's people like that who kind of like watering down the culture. Because even Trinidad at one point in time for 2 years, they went with this kind of, they was following this Lil Wayne bullshit, trap soca. That didn't work out too well for them.
Wizzy's a goat, bro. Know what I mean?
No. Hear what I'm saying. Trap soca. They was trying to do like a Lil Wayne in soca. That ain't ever going to get any representation, none whatsoever. You know, and it was a huge clash and they was fighting it down, and then it kind of tail off now because they realize that it's a fight down. Because the unique thing about, before I let you all go ahead and talk, you all want to know what is the greatest thing about Trinidad Carnival? Every year,
Fine ass women.
Trinidad police don't care about no rules whatsoever. Every criminal or every bad man who is out on the street, come carnival time, he goes into hiding. Because he either have to hide or the police find him, they lock him up for the entire carnival season.
It's true. If you want to catch criminals, catch them at carnival. Trust me.
No, they ain't coming out at they ain't coming out at carnival, because for like going on literally almost 8-10 years now, that is the police philosophy, because they say you all ain't going to mess up the carnival because they started to.
Yeah.
So literally come from December when they start paranging and you start to hear the first bit of music from Trinidad coming out, every bad man decide he has two choices. He either going to hide or he not going out on the road, because he's going to go to jail and no lawyer is getting him out until after the carnival season.
So I have a question for you guys to change the subject and stuff. If you were a death row inmate, what would be your last meal?
Oh, shit.
Rasta, you're up.
Last
That's the
meal. Bro, I ain't even thought about that because I ain't planning to be on death row, but I can think about it. I don't know, man.
Brian, introduce yourself, Brian. What you got? What you eating?
Okay, yeah. How's it going, everybody? This Celebrity Squares, Dr. Pops, man. Dr. Pops called it right. He said those fine ass women, man. You know, he said it. He said it under his breath. What everybody else was talking about, he said, "I'm fine ass women." He knows. He knows. So yeah, me for death row. That's a horrible question. Like, it's where you're from, you know. Yeah, obviously it's a horrible question, but you got like where you're from, so you're gonna go like all nostalgic on what you grew up on. Like, I have actually genuinely thought about this a few times. Like, I've gotten it down from like this and that to like cornflakes and tea and toast, because I just want to like no seriously, I just want to taste those child. You know, I want to taste that childhood stuff. You know what I mean? If you're gonna go off to the chair, you know those little things you used to have when you were a kid. That for me, that's cornflakes, tea and toast. That's for me philosophically. It's like you can say
cornflakes.
Yeah,
Cornflakes,
steak
that's
or
baby food,
Hey,
man.
don't judge.
no. Let me explain this shit. No, let me explain. No, let me explain this
I'm
shit.
not
Let me
judging.
explain. No. If you want to say, look, basically, right? If you want to say, "Oh, lobster thermidor," okay, go ahead, man. Fucking go ahead, right? I'm a chef, right? I've worked in some of the best restaurants in the UK, so I know what good food tastes like. But if I'm on death row, I'm a nostalgia guy, right? I like stuff from the 80s because I grew up in the 80s. I'm telling you, I'm going to go deep on this. It's not about fucking food.
Right.
It's not about, oh, that's lovely. I mean, I want to taste the best. I want to bring me back to my childhood, bring me back to those good places,
Right.
those good memories. So basically, taste is a memory. Smell is a memory. Things. you can get more emotion will come up from you smelling something or taste. So if you're on death row, give me what I had when I was an 8-year-old and everything in my life was amazing and perfect. Is that too deep?
No, it's good.
No.
No,
It's not
so,
deep. That's what threw me off because it wasn't deep. I thought,
Yeah,
because
it's not too bad
I'm
though.
gonna go.
I'll
I'm
say
gonna
that.
go all the way. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go deep.
All right,
I'm gonna
who's
say
next?
something.
Who's next?
I'm
Let's
having a
go.
forbidden meat. Whatever is forbidden, we can't have. That's what I want.
Is there such a
Who's
thing?
next?
forbidden meat. Forbidden. Zuby, you might want to rephrase forbidden
No.
meat.
All right.
Because that in some countries, forbidden meat means something
It's
very,
our
very
house.
different.
You gotta come clear with that
Yeah,
one.
Let me be
You
more
might want to
specific.
rephrase
Let
that
me be
one.
more specific. All right, let me be more specific.
Land,
So the
land,
forbidden
Zuby,
meat.
land.
All right. Listen. The forbidden meat. All right, that sounds wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm either going for human flesh. I'm either going for human
Oh my
flesh
fucking
or
god.
an endangered animal.
Nah,
You see the judge.
come
You see the
on,
judge
man.
that whacked the gavel, jerk his hand, bring it come. Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Asking
Wait,
for
it's
something
very, you know.
outrageous.
Zuby on a madness, bro.
It's
Serious?
very in a
No.
madness, you know.
All right, Brian. This is polar
Yeah.
opposite time. Just let me land.
Yo, Zuberi, are you Jeffrey
No,
Dahmer,
I'm
rude
with
boy?
you, man. I'm with you, man. I'm with
No. Listen, Brian, I'll let you land.
let
You
him
went
land, let him
nostalgic. Bro, listen, think about it. You're dead. You're gonna be dead. I don't want to eat something I've eaten time and time again. Give me something I've never ate before.
But what if it doesn't taste nice?
Bro, then I'll
You
go
don't
out
want to
knowing
be
like, okay,
disappointed
I'm
on
past
death
this,
row.
it's done. Bro, I don't want
Yeah,
to
but
be
it's
sitting
like,
in the chair thinking back when I was a kid eating cornflakes and frosted flakes and that. Now I'm getting
yeah,
all
I get
emotional.
you. No, I get your other road. It's like, you know, I get it. I completely get the concept.
I mean, it
I
doesn't have to
totally
be
get it.
human or something, but it could be like an
Yeah, but
endangered
you
animal.
went
Like,
human
this is the
flesh.
last
You
tortoise.
no, but your
Give me that
first
last
thing was human
tortoise. Let
flesh.
me eat that.
Human.
I mean, the first thing you said was human flesh. I mean,
Yeah, bro.
that was
Yeah, man.
Carry on,
Bro, what do you
bro.
want me to say, man? I'm a descendant of some maroon and some Agori
You
tribe in the
said,
mountains of Jamaica, bro.
yo,
Allow me,
Zuberi,
man.
you know. Yo, Zuberi, let me tell you something, yeah?
this is
In
insane.
the flesh, yeah? Eating the flesh, bro. You Jeffrey Dahmer, man. Come on, bro.
What do you mean, Jeffrey? That, bro, I'm not trying to call out your country specifically, bro. Like I said, I'm a descendant of some other people from the old world in that, bro. And they definitely was in the cannibalism thing. And it kind of got knocked off. Like, yo, don't be doing that because of all the. Nah, you men are laughing like this is really deep. And that's why, Brian,
I'm not. No.
deep, not this deep.
I'm
What
not,
I'm
bro.
trying to
I'm not.
say is think about like STDs and all the sickness human have. It's really hard for you to tell what another human have. So it's probably best if you don't go around just eating anybody because you don't know
Yeah,
what they got.
it's
That's what I'm
generally a
trying to
good
say.
idea.
So
Eat other
with
people.
cows, if you raise the cow, you kind of know, okay, I raised it right. This cow, grass fed, you can eat it, it's safe, stuff like that. Cornflakes, I don't know what they put in the cornflakes, but they're saying it's safe, you can eat that.
It's not people. It's definitely not people. I know it's not people.
I'm just
anyway.
saying, bro, if there's like this untouched, you know what I'm saying, like you see vegan people, we should be eating vegan people. They're grass fed, bro. They're on the menu. Bring me some vegans,
Yes,
man.
them are you there.
Nah, you see them vegan, that's from birth. Now, I'm not talking about the converted vegans and that. The from birth ones. They're talking about they never eat meat from their born. Yeah, bring me one of them ones, man.
I tell you what, yeah? It's my turn to tell you the meal I would eat. You know what I would eat?
Please say a vegan chick, bro, or a vegan.
Nah, I tell you what I would eat, yeah? My last thing, I would eat Nando's.
Come on,
Nando's.
man,
Is that like a
basic.
chicken shop in the UK or
That's a
something?
basic.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they keep telling me I need to go eat Nando's. I'm like, what?
Nando's is elite, bro.
I
It's class.
don't eat chicken, so.
But Zabiri, you land direct on flesh. You could have said dog or cat or something. You land direct on humans.
Nah, but I've ate cat before, and I think
You
I
did
ate
what?
dog before as well. If you're in New York, bro, you probably eat right. Nah, Chris, if you're in New York, you order Chinese food.
Yeah, I
bro.
probably
You
ate
can't-
right because I
course.
lived in New York for a minute, so you probably
You know what I'm
did.
saying? But no. We've curried cat back in Jamaica, bro. Like that's regular stuff.
Curry
I'm talking about the unregular stuff. You know what I mean?
You're Rasta, bro. Not jerk chicken,
No. I've
sorry,
never
Nando's,
claimed
yeah?
to be.
It's
that
close
type
to
of-
jerk chicken, bro.
Nah,
Nah,
put it like
similar.
this, bro.
Nah,
Put it
fam.
like this. people think Rasta is like a vegan, or there's different sects of Rasta. There's cannibal Rasta as well. Like they don't take the forefront of things, obviously, but yeah, nah, bro, don't get it twisted. The Rasta wasn't always this holy figure, bro. They were like homeless guys on the side of the road in 1930s. There's different tribes in Rastafari. Bro.
Rasta was an Ethiopian culture, though.
Yeah.
Nah, Rasta isn't an Ethiopian culture. That's what they project the highest order of Rasta to be, like under this Ethiopian umbrella.
Man,
But
a
it's
Rasta,
in
man.
Hindu,
Man, a real
in
Rasta,
India
man.
from that predates Ethiopia.
India had a lot of Rastas. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, the Agoris in them, bro. They're all cannibal. Like there's different
Right.
sects of Rasta, man. So like, I never portrayed to be the most holy of Rasta, bro. I'll definitely eat a vegan.
Man, if you're eating people, man, if you're eating people, you're not holy of us than nothing,
The
man.
man want to sauteed
Yeah, I
vegan.
know.
Jesus.
But that's Jeffrey Dahmer. That's a Jeffrey Dahmer thing,
Nah,
though.
bro, you're taking it to the
Yeah, you're
only
taking
place your mind can wrap
Taking
around.
it literally, man. Too literal.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say to you, think about it, bro. If I give you a cow that's only eat grass, and I give you a human that's only eat salad, where's the confusion there?
You could
Okay. Do you want me to go deeper than that? Do you want me to go deeper?
You can go on a date with that human. You can't go on a date with a cow.
Nah,
man.
because I can go deeper. Because I read a news article of a farmer that catch a UK guy that was having sex with the cow, and they found
Yep.
semen DNA on the cow. So when they kill that cow, who's eating that cow? It's a
I
human
just
being
tell you
eating
not to
that
go
cow.
deep. I not told you not to go deeper, bro. Come on.
I apologize.
This is why.
It's Zuby for the win. Zuby for the win.
Next topic, Chris. Next topic.
I'll check back in with you all. I'm running out to do something. I'll be back. All right, stay safe, fellas.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna skip the next one. I'm gonna skip the next one.
Don't skip the next one. We're talking about food. You skipping all the food comments.
I'm talking about this thing, yeah. There's a new topic right now. Diddy or Jay-Z?
Wait, talking about what do you mean new topic?
Hey, yo, nah, I don't like this, bro. Why you attacking New York, bro? Allow it, man.
It's who the new topic is. Who would you rather eat? Who would you rather eat, Diddy or Jay-Z? That's the next question. Who would you rather eat, Diddy or Jay-Z?
Hey yo, what's going on here?
I got a question. This is our squad for tomorrow's game in the morning. Who's playing where out of all the guys on the screen now?
Sorry?
All the guys on the screen. That's our squad for tomorrow's game, yeah? Who's playing where in the team tomorrow?
Oh, so we are the squad. Oh, okay. I'm right back all day, every day, bro. Put me
Y'all
in,
got
coach.
Trap playing
Right
striker?
back.
Why like that?
DM. I'm playing the quarterback role. I'm quarterbacking.
Okay, Brian's DM.
Defense.
Why you moving like Fabinho with the fake passport? You sure you can angle the DM, bro?
Oh. These New York boys, man. The brutal here. Jesus, please, man.
Brian in the
Chris,
six.
where you
in the
playing?
six, Brian.
Me? I don't know. I'm actually
Yeah,
pretty
you want to
fast.
come at me? Come at
Chris,
me.
where you playing?
I'm actually pretty fast. I can probably play the wing or something.
Okay, we put Chris right wing.
Them Neto kneecaps, you know, Chris.
Put me in the goal.
Poppy,
I don't
where you
want to too much. Put me in goal, man. I ain't trying to.
Rasta, you say you didn't go, yeah? Well, you
I ain't trying to
Rasta's
move too
in
much,
goal.
fam. I might pull a hamstring, bro.
I'll play any round there.
Pops in
Any
the
round
10.
there.
Pops in the 10. Come on, Pops.
Pops,
you got pace.
Okay, on the left. Okay, on the left.
Pops on the left.
No.
Pop's got that
Had
flair.
pace.
You know he got that flair. You know he got that flair.
That's
He
the
got
goodbye.
that flair.
There's no pace. It's left now.
How about you, Ravenite? Ravenite, who you playing, Ravenite?
Yeah, the only place I really played are like goalie or defense. So probably one of them, wherever you want to put me. I'm not
Center half, man. Center half. There you go.
And Zabiri, where you playing? CDM?
No, I'm right back.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, right. Ooh. You got that whip, huh? You got that whip.
Hey, bro,
Pro
clubs crossing, bro. Pinpoint accuracy, man.
I love it. I love it.
He might eat the opposition. Though you gotta be.
Who playing striker?
Suarez at right.
Yeah, who's up
striker.
front? Who's up front?
I'll play up
Jay,
front.
he's not playing striker.
What about you,
And
Are you a 6'4"
Yeah.
striker or are you a 5'6" striker?
I'm just in the 6
Basically,
foot
or
striker.
you a Haaland or a
Alright.
Neil Maupay. I think
There
that's
you
the
go. Do
question.
you want it?
I would say
You're
Zubir,
I'm a Bobby.
Zubir and I
Michael
need to
Owen.
know how to find
You're
you.
crouch to Michael Owen, man.
Nah, I'm a Bobby Firmino. That type of player.
Ah,
Just the Bobby Firmino. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Just
more
the
like
Bobby Firmino. Right, okay.
Nice with it.
just the Bobby.
Wait, we're
I would
12
play
men playing.
I would play CDM though, to be honest. I like kicking.
12 man was a goalkeeper, and 12 man was literally a goalkeeper in real life. So
Nah, I
that's
feel like
it.
12 men will be in the 10, you know. Got that IQ.
No, 12 man, I'll tell you,
Yeah,
he actually played goalkeeper. He actually played goalkeeper at like a decent
12
level.
man was a
So
goalkeeper. Nah, 12 man wasn't no goalkeeper.
yeah, 12 man was a keeper. Yeah. No, he actually played
He's
it.
talking. He's talking.
So,
12 man say he is.
yeah, he can. Yeah. Yeah, so 12 man's our keeper.
Wait, what's your lap? I thought goalkeeper. I thought Ross said.
No. I was just saying, man, I'm
him
playing
out.
a goalkeeper, bro.
We
I
move
play
it, grab. We
CDM,
move it,
man.
grab. You get the gloves.
I kick him, man, in the knees, the shins, all kind of things, bro.
No.
Exactly.
12 man's our goalkeeper.
Well, we need a
Yeah,
keeper.
12
We
man.
don't have a keeper, so someone's got to be keeper. So someone step up.
I feel
Can be a
12 man should
striker
be
too.
like the coach. Got 12 man got the knowledge, so he could set up.
Yeah, he's got the ball
But I'm
knowledge.
gonna
Player manager.
if I'm a keeper though, I want to play like do you remember the Mexican keeper that used to take penalty kicks for Mexico?
Nah, 12 man. Nah, The one doing the
I remember his name.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think you mean Chilavera, who played for Spain.
You was Chilean, right?
Yeah.
No,
there was a Mexican though.
I remember
They got a Mexican one that does a scorpion kick behind the back.
I can remember.
That's
Colombian.
That's
Colombian. Mexican.
Colombia boy.
No,
that was a Colombian guy.
Jesus Christ.
I remember.
I know it, Bob. Who done that shot on Higuita? Wasn't that
Campos?
Campos. Yeah. Campos. But he was like
Campos, exactly.
Oh, there you go.
Jorge Campos.
Yeah, but Campos was like 5'5".
Campos was him.
He was,
I'm not 5'5".
Yeah.
I'm 6'1", but yeah. But I mean, like,
I'm 6'4". I can play striker though. Chris, I would be the striker in the team.
Okay, you can
go
up front.
real
So
bad.
we got two up front.
Carry on me and that.
We got two in the middle.
I got that minimum finish, man.
We're good.
Me and Minerals up front. Too young to be striker, man. Come on now. You gotta get that.
We've got two fullbacks.
Hey, Michael Owen started for you both at 18.
Nah, Minerals, you need to play the 8. We need an engine. You gotta run. You're the youngest.
Yeah, you seem like you got a lot of energy. So you gotta put you in the air.
We can make you work. You can run your guts over.
But Crab, you're old enough to watch Michael Owen,
Is there room for
of course, yeah.
Is there room for center back?
One more center back, yeah.
I'll take it. Hey, you know me. No.
You said you would play, man. You play on the
You
wing.
said you were a fullback, man. Yeah, you said you were a fullback.
Oh, Zebra playing right back.
Speed, you're up front, man. You're on the wing.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. I could
You're
be
playing
a
where
fast center
Lucho
back.
plays. Lucho.
I've got you and Zubi at fullbacks now with
Zebra playing right back, whipping the balls in.
All right, no problem.
I'm in the stick.
I'm a left back.
Yeah, I'm at. Oh, you're left wing. No, Pops, you're left
I'm
wing.
on the left back.
Pops, me and you connecting, man. Me and you connecting, Pops.
Yeah, we'll overlap. I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
Did you just do it? Did you just do a Minerals Linton? You're like, get back, get in the 8. You're rubbish.
Yeah. Drop in, Minerals.
Okay.
Run, young fella, run.
I'll be like Emmanuel Petit then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, Petit, he wasn't a runner. He was just a baller.
Petit was a
Petit was number 8.
You do the Yaya Toure, Patrick Vieira type.
Toure, Makelele thing. Yeah, I would do that.
You're 6 foot. You say you're 6 foot and change. That's you. Look. Toure, Vieira, up and down. Box to
box. We need you to be like Kante. Just run down everything.
Just run
down everything.
Yeah, I used to play number 8.
Can I ask you man a question? Yeah.
What's up?
I know most of you man are Liverpool fan, but
oh god,
I'm not trying to come from.
I'm the only anti-Liverpool here, though. Just
He's
saying.
the only one that's not Liverpool.
Minerals is a gunner. Remember.
Or even Minerals can chip in. Is it just me, or Carragher was just like a base level defender?
Yeah, he was trash, bro. Carragher's a
fair.
wrong.
No.
Carroll
Trash.
was trash, bro.
Trash.
Special.
Trash.
Minerals. You calm down a bit now. Calm down a bit.
Walk that back. Walk it back.
Calm down.
Walk it
He
back.
wasn't trash, but he was good defender.
Bro, Henri used to
Listen,
own him.
bro.
Average
Carragher was never
Premier
like
League striker.
defender of the year.
everyone.
He wasn't
Henri
like
owned
out there. He
everyone.
wasn't locking man up, bro.
Yeah, it was a very
Not only owned, he used to get owned by Darren
Wait,
Bent
time out.
and
To add on Zabiri's question,
James Beattie, bro. I know them.
to add on Zabiri's question, right? Just to add on it, like the OGs and stuff. Where do you rank Carragher based on the current center backs and the center backs of the past? Where do you rank them?
Current
How far
our
back
team?
Yeah,
our team?
Liverpool
How far
history.
back are we going? Yeah.
How far back? you
However
wanna
you want to go back.
He's
Carragher
not
won't even be the top
He's
20.
not one of
Is he
the
top 10?
best.
Is he top 10?
He's not
No.
one of the
Carragher
best.
is top 20 because I think he
because of the
joined 20 with
longevity,
Ronaldo
right?
For the
Because of the
Ballon d'Or.
longevity, he's gonna get a lot of respect. But he would tell you he's not as good as Alan Hansen or Van Dijk.
Exactly, Paul. Exactly.
He would tell
Exactly.
you.
He's not even better than Stevie Hickie.
But this is where you have to respect, right? He was what some people might say bang average or basic. Had a full career though. Had a full career.
Yeah.
He had a lot of heart.
He had more own goals, bro.
Yeah.
He used to score against you guys, bro. Own goal FC.
Carragher hold the record for the most
No,
goals
he-
in the Prem in a season.
Exactly.
In one season. In one season.
Yeah, exactly. In one
season.
season.
How many goals?
So-
How many goals? Jerry? How many
I
I
goals?
think he scored
three.
about 4 to 6 or something around there. Now
I think it's
it's
three. I think it was three in that season.
He was
Yeah, at least
chipping
that's
them
more
in.
than Anthony scoring for United, so that's all
I hate,
right.
I hate
There are other
Carragher
players.
as well.
Richard
Let
done
me
a lot more than
explain to you
Carragher.
boys, yeah,
Definition of an op,
I was
Zabiri.
actually
why Carragher's trash. I know why Carragher's trash as a ball
Trash is too far.
striker,
Trash is
right?
too far.
That's
Because-
hard.
Too far, Minerals.
Because he wasn't considered one of the best players in his position, and he was in one of Liverpool's worst eras. He used to cost Liverpool games, and he used to get owned by James Beattie, Darren Bent, and average strikers.
You know what's ironic, Minerals? You know what's ironic? This man lifted the Champions League. Your entire club
That's what I
has
was
never
gonna
done
say.
that once, but you call him
Yes.
man.
Yes.
Bro.
No,
Yes.
again, I don't want to take shots at you for that, right? But be careful. Just be careful with the
Won a World
disrespect.
Cup, bro. He's
Be
trash.
careful.
Go ahead, Zabiri,
I
go
was-
ahead.
Guys, I
I
apologize.
was at Carragher's last game.
I didn't ask the
I was-
question to cause this, but the reason why I asked the question is if Carragher wasn't of Liverpool, meaning born and raised in the area, he would be the Moreno of that time.
It's a very
Exactly, bro.
Stop doing Arsenal fans work for them. Jamie Carragher has more Champions League medals than most people who have ever played for Arsenal in their life. Jamie Carragher has won a Champions League.
Don't worry about the
No,
Arsenal.
no, you're setting Carragher up for some bullshit here, right? This is some bullshit here, right? No. Watch the Champions League final back again. That's all I'm gonna say.
He wasn't as
Okay,
bad.
I'm gonna tell you something. I was at
Just watch.
Carragher's last game, man. I was at Carragher's last game, and
Relax,
relax, man.
Take your turns, man. Yeah, you're talking about.
I was at Carragher's last game, and when he took that shot and hit the post with it, he looked like a Sunday League player, and that's what it was with Carragher. He looked like a Sunday League player, and he would put his head in where it hurts, and that's how he kept his career at Anfield. But I liked him as a player, but not since he left the game, man. He's just turned into another guy, you know.
Carragher's a no.
That's how he got his career.
I understand where Brian's coming from because Moreno's too far. For me, he's more like
Way too far. Way too far.
For me, he's more like that time Jordan Henderson, where he had the longevity. He didn't have the most ability, but he was there for long and he did what we needed. But he still wasn't the best defender.
So like
Henderson had the better team, so he won more things.
Exactly.
Yeah, but let's put the trash talk into bed. Trash is come on.
Let's give it some context.
Brian, you're sounding patronizing, bro. Say
700 plus appearances for Liverpool. 700.
Minerals, Lee Dixon was trash.
There's no way you could be trash at anything
Martin
that long a career. Impossible.
Lee Dixon was trash, bro. I could say that.
He has more Prem than Carragher, bro. Where's his Premier League, bro?
What was Martin Keown? What was Martin Keown? The Minerals.
How many Champions League?
Another Premier League winner, bro. You're sounding.
What
You're
was he?
saying
No.
about talking about Champions League, yeah. You're being patronizing, bro. Come on, bro.
What was he? You just
Jamie
said Carragher was
Carragher
trash.
as an individual has more European Cups than the club.
Bro,
Wait a minute, Brian.
Stop doing semantics, bro.
No, I'm asking you a question. You were very free to tell me that Carragher was trash. So I'm asking you, what's your opinion on Martin Keown?
He was class, bro.
He was class.
There we go.
There we go. Enough said.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. There we go.
I tell you what, Carragher made a lot of mistakes in FNI, yeah, and he was in Liverpool's worst era. Now, I mean, they win the Premier League. People say about that Champions League, Gerrard carried you to that Champions League. Mustafi won the Champions League, but he's rubbish. So therefore, I debunked.
He didn't win it with you, though. He didn't win it with you, though.
No, he didn't win at Arsenal. Exactly. Didn't win at Arsenal.
I'm talking about. That's not the point, bro. That's not the point. Every crap player can win a trophy, bro. You know what I mean?
Not really.
Not really.
Not a Champions League trophy. Not a Champions League trophy.
Okay.
Really.
Zidane is
Stevie G.
Zidane is
better than Stevie G.
Can I say who was a trash defender for Liverpool? Traore. Jimmy Traore. You could call him trash.
Jimmy was trash.
You could call him trash. They can't call Carragher trash. Nah, man. Carragher was average.
Yeah, maybe
Still more
accurate.
You cannot have a career. You cannot have a career where you played 700 plus games for Liverpool and you tell me that you're trash. Not accepting it. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's nobody that you can say is trash.
Went to the standard. That's why he had all those appearances.
So in his career, in his 15-year plus career, right? Understand this. They weren't to the standard, but he won the Champions League. Was on the team that won 3 domestic trophies in 2001. Yeah, right.
Wasn't the main reason, bro, that you won all those trophies.
I didn't say it was the main reason. He played 700 times on the team. He didn't play 10 games a season. He played 20 plus games a season for 15 seasons, my guy. Come on, man.
Minerals, all we trying to say is trash.
I'm not saying he's trash. But if there was
I thought the Minerals knows
it's not because of his arrogance I'm hating him, right?
You're good, Zabiri. You're good, Zabiri. You're good.
Yeah, I'm talking
Am I
because
because of his antics?
I started this
or I
discussion
didn't
by
watch him
saying
enough?
Carragher
That's
is
the thing.
average, and he'll tell you this. He will tell you he started as a striker.
Exactly.
He played midfield more times than anybody else for the under 23s for England.
It's because of my young
when you start coming backwards,
when I was seeing Carragher
further back, and he ended up at centre back.
That's what made
Play
me
that
think
right back.
was wrong.
Play that left back,
Pops,
centre back.
Pops, I understand your points
play.
now.
Just wanted to play. He's a
just wanted to play for Liverpool,
Scouser, supported Everton, got a chance at Liverpool. You have to respect it. Gary
don't
Neville
think he's
is one of the
that
most
trash, but-
decorated players. I don't rate him very highly.
He's
as a
another
right
bang
back.
average
That's just
player,
my
Gary
opinion.
Neville.
That's my opinion.
He's another bang average player too.
For me, you got to put Carragher in the same story as like Gareth Barry for me. Not a great player, but longevity. No longevity. You know what I'm saying? For real.
How about this?
No, that's real. And Mark Noble and
that's not
Seamus
disrespectful.
Coleman and them, man.
It's not.
Yeah, but all of those are quality professionals. If you ask the players around them about them, they'll tell you that man was the reason why we did this. You're not going to see it.
Right.
You're not going to see
Am I hating him?
the tricks and flicks and them sort of things from the players that you just mentioned.
I'm a young fan
Ask
to
their
the game.
teammates about Seamus Coleman, Martin Noble,
I'm a young fan
Gareth Barry,
to this game, yeah.
and Carragher.
That's why
They're all going to tell you the things. James Milner.
I was just going to say real quick, like I get that Jamie has probably tainted his legacy by some of the comments he's made. The fact he's on television probably affects the way that some people, I'm just saying it affects the way that some people have their takes on where he stands in history in their own mindset. But what I was going to ask you is you realize that you know who Ian Callaghan is, right? Ian Callaghan is a great Liverpool great. He has 800 and some odd appearances. Jamie Carragher is the only player that even comes close to that many appearances for Liverpool. He's the second on that list. So that means that does say a lot about the fact that Jamie Carragher definitely is a serviceable center back for Liverpool in Liverpool history as well. I mean, like I get it. He played in a portion of our history that wasn't exactly the greatest of silverware hauls, but the sheer fact that he was on that 2005 team, the sheer fact that he was, the vice captain to possibly one of the greatest players in the history of Liverpool. A lot of these things all go to say that Carragher was definitely an influential player in this club.
You're right, tough.
And I'm not even a big Jamie fan, by the way. But
you're spot on. You're spot on. The thing is maybe his comments is maybe because I watched Liverpool in one of their worst eras. When I watched football as young, when I was watching Liverpool, it was mostly in the Liverpool era, right? So that
the what?
This man has 2 FA Cups, 3 League Cups, 1 Champions League, 1 UEFA Cup, 2 Super Cups. This man that you call trash.
It's because listen. It's because I started watching football during the Liverpool era, really.
Yeah.
And I was only remembering.
I don't remember that era.
Minerals, right? I'll be honest with you.
When was that era?
This is where a lot of Arsenal fans has run themselves into trouble, because your most dominant period of anything, honestly speaking, doesn't really exist. Man United won 13 titles, and you won 3.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
In the era where you were dominant and great, you know what you got to say? The same thing we got to say for Man City, the bridesmaid. You were United's bridesmaid. What you laugh at us for being for City, that's what you were for United.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not negotiating
in our best period. In our best period, we won the European Cup, the Champions League 3 times in 7 years. Won the league 5 times in that 7-year period. Bob Paisley won 20 trophies in 8 years, right? I give you some context, right? As a youngster, this is what you all need to understand. You gotta get some context, man.
Come on, bro.
You can't just look at a small window and decide, in 4 years we won the double, we went invincible, and then everything went to pot because that was it.
Yeah,
that was literally
that's fair enough. But I was saying
it's 20 years since you've won the league. It's 20 years, buddy.
Okay, fair enough. I was just saying. I mostly remember watching Liverpool from like 2010 to like 2013 when Carragher was playing. I thought he was very, very bad and he used to get cooked most weeks. So it's because I wasn't recognizing his previous. That's why. Because I was so used to
Minerals. I'm not coming
you
to your
rightfully
defense.
said Henri cooked him, and I told you yes. Henri cooked everyone.
Henri cooked a lot of
But no, Pops.
All of
When
them.
you're talking defense, Pops, you have to get where they like for me, anything that predates 1998, even if I can go look at the stats and see the black and white videos, I try not to. I'll just tell people 1998 is when I start really watching football. That's it. So don't come tell me about 1991. So for this Minerals, he's saying 2010. Bro, if my first memory of Tottenham was, Gareth Bale and Modric and them, man, bro, in my mind, I'm Tottenham was kind of decent still. But when I go and really scale out Tottenham, I'm Tottenham is dead food. It's the same thing with City.
If you go back
bro, I remember when
further,
City was a championship team.
Tottenham signed Ozzy Ardiles in 1970.
You get too far
after Argentina won the World Cup. That was huge.
Exactly.
Won the FA Cup in 1981. Yeah, but I'm that age. You just said when you started. Exactly. I started way back. So I can tell you this. I watched this. Brian can tell you the same thing. You remember seeing Ricky Villa and Ozzy Ardiles playing for Spurs, and you're thinking to yourself, this mad 2 Argentinians in England? Now you look at Spurs and everybody still laugh at Spurs.
You did say, because I'm a guy that started watching this team in the 90s too. You did say that you started watching in 1998. which means that you did see us win. What you saw us win at least the Champions League. At least.
Oh yeah,
but you
no,
also,
bro, a bunch of cups. We were like the cup
Yeah.
keeper, like League Cup.
Yeah,
That's
you,
our
you saw
trophy,
Liverpool
fam,
win
right?
everything but the Premier League, right? Except the Premier League, you won everything,
Pretty
right?
much.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, except Europa League. I
We
mean, we
got
won
Europa
a
League
cup
too.
triple, I think, or a cup double.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah, we
thing
win the
is, my
cups.
problem with Carragher as well, that I was just saying, it's just that it's just his late eras and all, yeah, and from my agenda, right? And the off the
There
field
we go. See,
antics
now we
and
get it.
speaking.
Now we get it. The agenda and the antics. See,
Yeah, wait. Minerals,
tell me that
before
first,
I
then.
go,
Tell me that first,
Minerals.
Minerals.
Before I go, I want to give you something to use to help you rate players moving forward. You see, 2010. Before 2010, most soccer players, football players, they retire between the age of 31 and 35. This is like pre-2010. After 2010, they start pushing it a little bit. After 2015, you get a man like Milner signing long deals and that when he's like 34. So what I'm trying to show you is, Mineral, the game's kind of evolved. So Carragher and them, man, bro, once they get to like 31, bro, them men are thinking about retiring. So
Yeah,
the
they're
game
cooked.
was a little different back then, though. But you are right. When you start watching it, bro, 2010, Liverpool was a tough watch still. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? We came close. I think it was 09 we came close, or 08 we came
09
close,
and then
second,
13.
something like that.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Then
Dark ages, man.
so
The
2010 to
that shows you
2013
too.
was kind of dark still.
But that shows you're a true Liverpool fan. If anything, my opinion is simply because the fact that it's not like you jumped on the bandwagon like a lot of these quote unquote City fans have done since
Exactly, glory hunters, man.
their emergence in the on the platform, on the spectrum of what we find as excellence. Now all of a sudden you see a lot of blue jerseys running around, but they had no idea who City was before that. Before
Now,
in the 80s,
man, the Arsenal fans. You remember when Nasri joined City?
yeah.
With Sanya, my boy was an Arsenal fan. When Nasri went, bro, he went, and I'm like, bro, you're going over there, bro. You're selling out with the money. I didn't know the money was going to carry on like this. I told him this when Nasri left Arsenal to City. I'm like, bro, you're selling out, bro. That's not what football is. I didn't know that was going to propel us to 2024. There's still a money talk. So, big up yourself, Minerals. I like seeing Arsenal fan that stayed Arsenal fan because I got 5 boys that's Arsenal fan. They City fans.
Yeah, they're glory hunters, man.
It was never
You
really
know what I'm saying?
Arsenal fans then. It was never really Arsenal fans.
I respect most people on the panel here because
most, why not
No,
all?
respect all men.
Oh, sorry,
Fix that quick, Minerals.
Sorry, lads. Everyone on the panel, because you boys were pre-Klopp era. You know what I mean? You saw Liverpool do it all. You know what I mean?
Minerals.
Who didn't?
I'm pre-Klopp.
Yeah, who didn't?
I'm pre-Brendan Rodgers. I'm pre.
Yeah, can I ask you?
I
want to be the guy. I want to be the guy who he doesn't respect because I'm post Klopp. I'm cool with that. I'm fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Brian, I'm not trying to.
You can be the old guy. You can be the old guy.
You mean you're pre-Klopp?
Yeah, you can be the old guys. Yeah, you can be the old guys. I'm like, yeah, cool. I've never heard of Kenny Galvish. Who the hell is Graham Sinet? I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Some guy that used to kick people, Brian. Some guy that used to kick people.
Yeah, man.
As the Liverpool
youngster, he's following the information, and you know what I'm saying. At least he's still here, you know. Some Arsenal man would duck out already, you know what I mean. So he's still here.
Wait, which manager for Liverpool pre-Klopp was the worst manager?
Roy Hodgson.
He was a wrong one, bro. He was the biggest wrong one in the game.
Don't come for me, but I think it's Rodgers.
Nah.
But you should see Rodgers.
Rodgers got second, bro. You know what I mean? With an average Liverpool team.
You think Rodgers was worse than Roy? Not even Roy.
Bro, Roy would have definitely hugged up Sterling and kept him fam. One Rodgers. I'm Jamaican, man. Bro, I can't let
I got you.
It's a Sterling thing. It's a Sterling thing.
I'm not trying to defend. I'm not trying to defend.
Was Graham Souness the worst? Because people say he was trash.
No, he wasn't.
Nah. Souness was calm.
Souness was, in my opinion, as a manager, was And this is what we don't want now. Souness was the man that came in when Kenny left and we were in a good position, and he decided, he's too old, and he's too old. And he shipped out
Dave his
a lot of the
moist
men
That's what he did.
to me too soon. When, as a player, what we used to do was we transitioned very well, which is why we were successful for such a long period. It was who's number one, who's number two. When the number one gets to that point, as Zubiri was saying that Robertson is now where he's warming over the pot, you need to have the number two being elevated to the point where he says, you know what, I can ship out now because number two is ready to take my spot. And that's how it used to be. And Souness said, nah, I'm going to do this my way. Bought some rubbish, got rid of some men, and then said, crap, this ain't gonna work.
He signed the Neil Ruddock. Was he rubbish?
Yeah.
He wasn't one of our best. He wasn't one
Like,
of our best.
Pops, you'll remember this. Basically, what happened at the time was Souness came in and said, we're falling behind. We're doing everything wrong. We need to rip it up and get with the times. I need to get rid of all these old boys. And at the time, it jarred everybody. He just came in with them, like, it's Graham Souness, so he literally came in two-footed. Two-footed, like he used to do on the pitch. He came in two-footed like a manager. Yeah. He saw what was coming. He saw the future. And he tried to say, right, this is the old boot room stuff. This can't go on anymore. You need to get with times. And he came in like a wrecking ball, basically. And he messed everything up. And everyone there at the time was like, this is it. But if you look at those guys that were there now, a lot of them will look back and say, yeah, what Graham was right in what he was trying to do. He knew what the problems were, but he basically just came in with a wrecking ball. And looking back, he was trying to modernize the club. Yeah, he just came in just way too hard, way too soon, way too early. But all the people that were there at the time were like, no, Graham was trying to say we need to modernize, we need to, change. But he just, it's Souness. He literally did it like he did. Exactly. The wrong yeah, exactly. Like he used to do on the pitch, two-footed, full bore, no prisoners taken. Whereas it needed a smoother transition.
He had the benefit of being a player in Italy as well, so he had seen some things that some of the other players hadn't. Just stayed at. He
knew.
So having gone to Italy and come back, he had different ideas.
Who's the worst Arsenal coach you've seen or manager you've seen?
They only had one for so long, man. Jesus.
No, they had about 4.
Who's the worst Arsenal manager?
Yeah, they had a few. They had a few. Remember after Wenger?
Yeah, they had a few. Yeah, so I'm trying to see who's the worst. Got to be long.
I'll probably say Freddie.
Yeah,
I was just about to say it. Freddie Ljungberg, man.
Fashion
model.
One match? Was it one match? 2 matches? How many matches?
Like 1 or 2, 3 matches, man. Like it was so fragile FC like that. You know what I mean? Like couldn't go on. So like I'll probably say Freddie, man. Like he was going outside in a way. So
that's a grace, man. He stepped in. He was never an Arsenal manager.
He was a caretaker.
You're going to tell me Ljungberg was an Arsenal manager? Yeah, no way, man. He doesn't go on. No chance, man.
I don't care if it was a caretaker, man, but it was just painful, man. It was just getting stomped on like that, man.
He was never a permanent manager. He was never a permanent Arsenal manager. I mean, you're throwing the caretaker on the boat.
Yeah, it was peak, man, but I still stick loyal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I was depressed for 4 years now. Since 2019, yeah, I was fighting battles because of Arsenal, man. You know what I mean? Like,
keep your head up, man.
Were you ever Arteta out?
Yeah, I was, bro. Like, my depression was sky high.
You're a real Arsenal fan. No, that's cool. I understand.
Wait. Tom, that's how you measure them.
Because, like, during the 2020 period in December when you were getting stuff by everyone, like, my depression was through the roof, bro. It was sky high, man. I felt like the world was gonna end, man.
For a youngster, man, you should be going through that, man. Seriously.
See, that's why. How about
ain't
this?
gonna
That's the
change.
reason. That's the reason why you should be a Liverpool fan. If there's anything that Klopp has taught us, is that there's more than life than just football.
That's
Yeah,
it.
there's more than life than just football as well. But you boys, like,
Well, you know,
when
you know,
have you boys felt like Liverpool
12th man. You know
were
what?
finished?
You know what else? Klopp has taught us, 12th man, losing
Oh,
finals.
no.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah, boy.
oh,
That's
He
peak.
just
Big
stop
up
it,
you,
man.
man, in the top row. Big up you, man. 12.
Yeah, man. Big up
Big up.
Zuberi, man.
Big up
Man,
Zuberi,
Big
man.
up,
Big up
Barry.
Brian. Nothing but love.
Big up the very.
nothing but love,
Minerals.
Zuby. Nothing but
Big
love,
up
Where
man.
you going,
Minerals, man.
Zuberi? Where you going?
Nah, bro, nah, man. I gotta get
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it's
gonna
very
be
busy
for the
still.
South finals. Nah, you
Barry's
fall for
gonna be
that.
drinking a little
Angel,
whiskey.
yeah.
He's gonna be drinking some
Angel,
whiskey.
like, what
He's gonna be
period
some
did you feel like Liverpool depressed you? Like, your depression levels went high because of Liverpool. What
Fam,
period?
years, fam.
Depression.
For
I don't
me,
know what
it's
depression
when
is.
Gerrard looked at Jamie Carragher conceding them own goals. Like,
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's
Hey,
very.
Zuberi,
Was your
You're wrong for
depression
that one.
levels through the
You're wrong
roof?
for that one, bro.
Zuberi,
nah, listen, I've
I
always
asked
blamed
him hurt you,
Carragher.
Barry, but I get it.
No, no,
Jamie
listen.
has hurt you. We had that answer.
Listen,
Jamie has hurt you.
Listen, the energy they give to Moreno, that's the energy I had for Carragher. I love him now as a pundit. I'm not gonna lie. I know he says some wild stuff. He's spitting on Everton fan. I love that stuff. But what he was doing in the game and the way Gerrard used to look at him, bro, he used to dig my head in. I'm just like, yo, Jamie, you need to go, fam. I felt like we was carrying him in some games, bro. I know he was 700 games, but for about 50 of them games, I felt like we was carrying him, man.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. You know what I mean? But
the end, he was bad. It was bad.
No. Pops, towards the end, it's like Fabinho. Like Fabinho staying an extra 3 seasons at Liverpool. That's what
We're rewriting history here, folks. We're rewriting history.
Rewriting history, yeah.
Brian,
Rasta Crab, bro.
in the interview he did,
my
he actually
worst
said
time
that.
was?
He
Go
said
ahead,
that he
go
was that he actually retired because he could see himself slowing down, and he didn't want to be exactly what Zubiri is just saying, being carried by the team. That's why he retired. So I guess in your mind, he probably should have
because he
retired
was
the season
cooked as
before.
well mentally.
My worst
played about it.
was Gerard slip. That was
Yeah, so I was gonna say the same crap. That season was horrible.
Yeah.
Gerard slip was my worst moment.
Were you crying, Crab? Did you cry after that moment?
No, I don't cry for football, but I cry for my family, fam. I don't cry for football.
You're not that emotionally, but I'm shocked that no one in the panel was depressed during one of Liverpool's worst eras, man.
It is.
Nah,
And another one is when we draw with Crystal Palace after being up when we had Suarez. And Suarez and Gerrard was crying. That was one of the worst ones too.
But Crab buying into this story, you know. If you think of that season, right? If you think of that season, forget the slip, forget Palace. Beat West Brom or Hull and you win the title.
The other
If at the beginning of the season, someone asks you this question,
have to win them types of
Liverpool
games
to beat
to be
West Brom
champions.
or Hull to lift the Premier League, you bet in everything.
Everything, the house, the kids, the cat, everything.
All in the middle.
But that's too sensible. We're emotional. We think about at the end of the season. We're not like in the middle of the season. Like
I agree. But the story around Gerrard slipping and Chris Stamble sounds better than if you didn't lose, if you couldn't beat Hull or West Brom, you'd have won the title. It sounds better, right?
Let me
give
you, man, a personal story about the Gerrard slip, yeah? So I'm in Afghanistan and I'm running a 4-man crew and I'm the leader of the crew and I have another Jamaican guy with me, but he doesn't know my industry. He was just an infantryman. Because he's Jamaican, I'm like, bro, I don't want him to send you home. Just be my driver. All you have to do is drive, right? So this man ain't doing no work, getting good money in the desert. Chelsea game comes on. He's a Chelsea fan. Mind you, I'm saving him. So I'm basically just carrying him on the team. Man ain't doing no work. He's just driving. I'm watching the game and I'm talking that mess. You know what I'm saying? Demba Ba run through. Man pull over and is like, nah, I got to watch the replay. I'm like, nah, bro, you got to drive. That's all you're here for is drive. Man is like, nah, let me see the replay. I'm like, you know what, bro? When I get back, I'm going to have to talk to the boss because all you're doing out here is driving.
That's shameless, bro. Shameless.
Yeah, that's shameless, bro.
If it would have been Chelsea, he would have been my driver for the rest of the year.
Exactly.
Chelsea,
bro. But if
Bro,
Butts
Chelsea
Martinez,
won. I
though,
went straight back to the boss, and I'm like, yo, Riley,
He's gotta go. He's gotta go.
you gotta go, man.
Yo, you gotta go.
But Barista, what did you make of Houllier? He had the bozo gin. Like, he used to bottle certain games. That's why he
What
didn't win
the
the Premier League.
Jesus
Come on, man. You
Christ.
can't do that, man.
You just told me you
no, what
started
is this guy
watching
saying?
football in
Gerrard bottle games.
2010, and now you're talking to Jared Houllier. You just told me you. Oh my
You
God,
can't do
man!
that, man. That's taboo right there, brother. You can't touch
Come
that.
on, man.
Wait, no, I didn't
Did
hear
you
it.
just
I'm
start
sorry.
Wiki-
I'm sorry. I
did you
got
just
this one
start
wrong. Sorry.
Wikipedia or something? Holy hell, man!
Is that what he said?
Holy hell! Fuck me.
He said Houllier was a bottler.
A
I
bottle,
didn't say it was
Jesus.
a bottler. I was saying there were
He
certain
won
games like
3 cup
Liverpool would
finals.
lose that would stop
He
them winning the
won.
league.
Yeah, Houllier was one of our best in cup finals.
Listen, you see you,
I
man, at the
didn't
top
say he's a
there.
bottler, bro. I like Houllier,
You're
bro.
coming
I
over
love
here
the
with
guy.
another Arsenal fan.
Mineral, it's time to mute you, brother. It's time to mute you.
Yeah, I love you, man, at the top in that, bro, but I ain't coming over here with another Arsenal fan. I was letting man slide in that, but man's just taking bare shots, bro.
Yeah. It's
I'm
time to mute you.
missing the target by miles.
But
I think
I'm trying to even give man disclaimers in that to where his knowledge started in his Wikipedia.
But
Google
Houllier
book.
managed in the 90s to the early 90s. 6 years about
Does
that,
he
right?
know who we're talking about? When we say
Minerals doesn't
Gerrard?
really know who that is, though.
I know who
So he doesn't
that. I know who that is, bro.
Time out. Go ahead, Pops.
He finished in 2004.
Yeah, what Gerrard is he talking about?
2004.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna run. Make sure you guys vet the panel. I tell all the YouTubers, vet the panel. Make sure you know what the knowledge is.
Minerals is our guy, man. Minerals is our guy.
Nah, we're
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Zabir,
Nah, it's all of it. It's all of it. Hey,
Yeah,
big up
Zabir,
Minerals, man,
Zabir,
for
before you
picking
go, Zabir.
Kelleher over Ramsdale.
Zabir, before you go, Zabiri, what we saying? Taki, Divock is bigger legends than Xabi Alonso and stuff.
Do I have the floor to explain? That's all I'm asking. Do I have the floor?
Go ahead.
Yes or no?
Go ahead, bro. You got the before you leave, bro.
There is no Liverpool player in history that I know of since 1998 till now that have won top goal scorer in a cup double and didn't play in the final. Gerrard hold the record for the captain who scored in every final or all the finals he's been in, right? Gerrard hold that record. Minamino is the only player for Liverpool to won 2 golden boot in 2 cup competition that he won, and he didn't even play in the final. That's a legend right there. Legend.
Cult hero.
Divock,
Yeah.
he is the most clutch striker, clutch goal moment. You need to go put Divock on. Might be a deflected goal in the league. We've seen a few of them ones.
Xabi Alonso was striker.
Who secured the Champions League title against Spurs on the volley? Might have been a half volley in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but who made it 3-3 in the Champions League final against AC Milan?
How about this?
Xabi
Even
Alonso.
one better. In that same game, look, I love Minamino, but didn't he miss his penalty kick?
No, but he didn't play in the game. He came in like, he didn't start.
No, but the game leading up, he scored a very important goal. I will give him that. That ended up sending it to extra time. But in that game, we went to penalty kicks, and he missed his penalty kick.
Well, he got the golden boots.
Oh,
Potatoes, tomatoes, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He almost lost.
Tomato, tomato, bullshit. I'm going with the third option. I'm going with the tomato.
You said
before he leaves, in that same mention of what I just said, Kelleher was the reason why we ended up winning that, because he ended up saving him by making the saves in that.
All right, so Kelleher's a bigger legend.
So 12. I just want you to know the original.
No,
argument,
I heard your conversation on Crosby. I heard your conversation on Crosby.
12. I want you to know what you walked in. It's not my conversation. It was Chris's conversation, and the conversation is wait. No. Let me learn. We're talking about players that's better than Xavi. So if you're saying Kelleher is a bigger legend for Liverpool than Xavi, I'm not complaining, bro.
I'm just clarifying. I'm just clarifying Minamino's role in that series. That's all. In that run, very important, cult hero for certain, but
You heard it,
he
right?
did miss.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it. I heard it.
You heard
He
it, right,
missed his
Chris?
Yeah, I
opportunity
heard it.
to win the game for us, and that was a
He's
big.
flip flopping
And
now. It's
Kelleher.
okay. It's okay. We
Kelleher.
got left for talk now. We got left for
12,
talk.
12. I
Yeah,
just
but
want
I
you to know.
agree
I
with
hear
him.
what you said.
But
Chris heard it as well. Kelleher is a bigger legend than Xavi Alonso, is what you said.
No,
Well, you're
saying
right.
that.
That's the
Using
conversation.
Zuby logic. Using Zuby logic for years, yeah.
These men, man. Y'all kidding me.
Undefeated.
You like
but
this
it's very
turbiness,
undefeated.
you like this turbiness.
Coming on, Zabir.
Jesus, the
coming
men.
on.
Listen, I gotta go. If not, I'm gonna drink another Guinness, and then it's problem for the missus and everyone upstairs.
You like Angel, bro. You and Angel in the same boat.
Yeah, same thing, bro.
Big up you, man, bro. I can't bring them
Yeah,
problems
bless.
down right now.
All right, brother.
Thanks for
Hey,
coming on.
you guys doing a watch along tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to jump in for that. Or hang out
Yeah,
with
man.
you.
Come true.
Good luck.
All right. So, Kelleher,
Definitely.
bigger legend than
Appreciate
Xavi. Gotcha. Brian.
Legend.
Love you,
Brian,
man.
by the way, the Arsenal guy picked Kelleher over Ramsdale, Brian. So just so you know, remember we was talking about that. So there you go. It's official.
Yeah, we can chill later on.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Take care.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, Crab, let me ratify something. First of all, I like Gerard Houllier. Like, I cried when he passed away. You know what I mean? Because he was a great man and what he done for and what he's done in the game. When I meant there were periods at Liverpool where he bottled a few things, but it was due to illness. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I get it. But I also, though, Minerals, Pep bottled a lot of games too. And Pep is one
Yeah,
of the greatest.
Pep bottles a lot. Every great manager bottles games.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. So it happens. They're humans, right?
So maybe that means the word bottling is a load of shite.
Yeah, it's a little bit
Well,
hard.
then, how about this? Speaking of bottling, Can I ask Minerals FC? Is London? I know that Liverpool is red, not blue. Is London red or is it blue? Well, I got quiet real quick, but
yeah. It's blue stadium, man. I hate saying it, bro. It winds my neck that Chelsea have more Champions Leagues than us, man. Pains
Well,
me,
everyone
man.
has more. No, dude. Everyone has more
Forest.
Champions League. No. Everyone has more Champions League than you. Like
Yeah.
literally, everyone has. You don't have any, so everyone that has one has more than you. It's not an exclusive club. Like literally, everyone that has a Champions League has more Champions League than Arsenal. Come on, man.
It angers me more.
Brian, it makes sense though because it's understandable. I mean, considering Liverpool have one that
I'm sorry, Pop. I'm sorry.
you get the key
I'm
bars.
trying to-
After you win it
I'll be
5
nice.
times,
I'll be nice.
you get
I'll be
after
nice.
you win it 5 times. So I mean, like everyone else is kind of like trying to get there.
We do, yeah. We do. We get a little bit complacent. I'm sorry.
That's just facts.
Yeah. I upset
It's
Pop.
just facts, sadly.
I never want to upset Pop.
As much as I love
You can be quiet with the facts. You
fading
can be quiet.
sometimes on Liverpool,
They know it.
I nearly supported them.
They know it.
That's the thing. That's my thing with Liverpool, because I nearly supported Liverpool as close because my godfather's a Liverpool fan. He nearly made me one.
Oh, he's a smart guy. Smart guy.
So I nearly supported Man United as well because my dad is a big red.
I'll say that you should listen to your elders, Minerals.
I guess the apple
They have
does fall
wisdom.
from the tree.
It took a couple of extra bounces too far.
Yeah.
Some minerals. Would you take Van Dijk or Saliba in your team?
But that's not a fair argument. They're in different stages of their career.
Nah, I'm asking. Nah.
Yeah, different stages of their career, bro.
Very true.
Nah, I don't believe that.
How you don't know man?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Van Dijk has a Ghanaian passport.
Pops, talk to your boy, Pops. I can't handle this, man. I don't know.
Rasta, chill, relax them, my
Minerals, I'll ask you then. When Bobby made everyone sit down in that Arsenal game, did you sit down in solidarity or did you? I'm just joking. That's dirty. I'm sorry, that was dirty.
when Firmino equalized, yeah.
I didn't know you have it in you, man. I did not know you have it.
When Firmino equalized, yeah,
Fun banter, fun banter.
I logged off Twitter for like a week.
Putting 12 man in the middle isn't a good thing. Look at him. Look at his turn. He's turning.
He's the
12 man is dangerous, you know.
Oh my god! Wait, let me ask you
Nice
guys.
one's always that, man.
If you didn't support Liverpool, what would be your club?
Where?
If you didn't support Liverpool, what would be your club?
In England?
Aston Villa.
Anywhere, bro. Anywhere, fam.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's easy. Mine's easy.
I'm gonna start with Rasta because he's the most shameless one out of the group and stuff. Rasta, who you picking?
He is very shameless. Most definitely.
The most famous club that would support Reggae Boys.
It's not a club.
No.
I'm just kidding, man. It's a joke. God damn it.
I know.
Choose the club, bro.
Oh, Mary said West Ham.
I can understand that.
AC Milan.
AC Milan. Okay, Pops, who you got?
Hamburg.
Okay.
Hamburg won the Champions League too.
JK, who you got?
I'm going AC Milan as well, bro.
Okay, 12th man. Who you got? Everton?
Come back on does it have to be in? It's not. It has to be in Europe. I guess we're taking Europe.
Anywhere, man.
Anywhere, man.
Anywhere.
MLS if you want.
I'd probably say, you know what? I would maybe say
the Metro Stars, man. Metro Stars back in the day, man.
No, yeah. Or I would DC United probably, but I would most likely say Sao Paulo. I like Sao Paulo.
Oh, you like it for a different reason. We know the reason.
No, if I liked it for a different reason, I would have picked I would have.
Yeah, we know why you like it out there in Brazil and stuff. Who you got, Revenant?
Yeah, I'd be Leicester City because that's where I was born, so it'd be easy choice.
Oh
for me.
wow.
Who?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Leicester
City.
Leicester.
So.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
How are you, Minerals?
I would have supported Man United.
Damn, bro, we gotta lock him
I
off.
said Man United. I knew it's Man United.
Minerals, we can go put you up, Minerals. We can go put you up.
Yeah. We got to start a cleansing. Everyone,
we can go put you up,
together.
Minerals. Be not personal, but you're carrying it too far.
Yeah, I know it's nothing personal, but my dad's a big red, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
You gone too far, man. You gone too far.
It's because of Pops, man. My Pops, not Pops on here.
Brian, who you got, Brian?
Well, I thought we were doing an English thing, so I would have said Villa, because when I grew up, there was loads of Irish players that played for Villa, like Paul McGrath and so on. They were really, really good. Well, if we're allowed to expand it out, then I'm an Inter guy. I'm Inter Milan all day long. They're my second team. But
Wow.
oh yeah.
I didn't know Brian was Irish.
Yeah, no.
Come on.
I thought he was Scottish.
This motherfucker.
I'm just joking, Brian, man. I just trying to
I
show
know
you.
your comedy. That's comedy timing. That's comedy
I'm just
timing.
playing, Brian, man. Of
Teach
course I
that.
know you're Irish, brother. Come on.
I know, man. That's comedy timing, man. You can't teach that. I love that crap. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Timed it perfectly, man.
Maddie, you there? Who you picking?
Where's he going?
Maddie cooking a pilau right now.
That's
I
it.
could do it
It's a
somewhere.
fact.
He's picking no one. He only supports Liverpool. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe River
That's it.
Plate too. River Plate's really good too.
I would pick.
If I was forced to pick another team, it would well, not forced. The choice of another team, it would be AC Milan.
Wow,
There you
I think three people.
Because I did like Barisi and them fellas and stuff because I see. Nah, I wasn't. Barisi was my guy. You know, because he was like not the typical defender because he was a bit short and stuff, but he stepped. He stepped. You know, so it would be AC Milan. And then if you took AC Milan out of the picture, it would be football team wise, it would be nobody else but Liverpool. I'm all or nothing.
Yeah, man. W, bro.
being
W for
sincere.
mad.
For me, Madrid.
Oh,
Another glory hunter, bro. You know what I
End the
mean?
stream, Dave. End the stream.
End the stream, Dave.
What do you mean?
End
I'm
the
just-
stream, Dave.
I'm South American. Who else do I have? Barcelona. That's all I have.
Give me somebody from South America then.
Yeah, give me some.
I already support my team in South America though.
Millionarios.
Give me
Give me
another
some
one.
of that shit, man.
Give me River Plate or one of them, or Nacional, or
Atletico
Sao
Nacional.
Paulo, or somebody.
Okay,
Man,
so
come on.
Atletico Nacional, that's my team and stuff anyway. So, yeah.
What about Deportivo Cali? Would you support them?
Hell no. What the hell?
Isn't that the team though in Colombia?
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
supporting
but
everything.
it's
Crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go outside Colombia. Go outside Colombia, and you might have a chance.
It's like supporting Spurs for you. No, you
Oh
don't
yeah, they're rivals with your team, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No.
A question for all the guys in England. Are you English national fans or no?
I'm not English. So I
me
don't know.
personally, no.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Not you, Colombia. Not you, Colombia.
I'm sorry. No, I'm trying to figure out who's English. I think only JK is.
Yeah,
The guys in England. Not
one
you
of
either,
the-
Brian. Come on. It's obvious.
I know, but I've got one. Is there anyone here actually in England?
I'm actually an English
English.
fan. I'm an English fan, to be honest.
Reverend, look like
Yeah.
he was about to say.
I see. This is the tricky thing because I was born in England and I live in an English colony, so technically, I guess Pops can get away with that. But I do support England, but
you do.
It's
Okay.
weird. I do because I think here is more patriotic because I think England, like because of what England did for this place, is like very intricately like linked with us. So I think they do support England more here than in England itself. I think it's kind of watered down in England at the moment, supporting the national team. But yeah, I do personally.
Okay.
This would kill
Well,
me.
me
I love England, but Southgate took over, and I just didn't have the love. I ain't supporting any other teams, but England just I don't know, man. Clowngate, right?
Yeah.
like
It's
for me,
hard on him, though.
I wouldn't support England, yeah, because the fans are a pain in the ass, yeah, and England ain't on nothing, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like I don't support England. Like the very reason why I support Liverpool is because of the politics of England, and
And the politics of England too, bro.
and that's
how
the main
sometimes
reason why.
the feds over here are racist. You know what I mean?
Like just in general, bro, the way the politics is run in the country is always they try to seclude the minority people who got their head screwed on, and like Liverpool is a city where they got their head screwed on, and they're nice and that, and like England don't want that. They don't want you to be nice. They want you to be an asshole like them, you know. So you'll be sticking out if you're a bit nice in England. But altogether, I never really supported England because of the Three Lions. What do the Three Lions represent, and the history of the Three Lions and what they represent shows me. No, I can't support that.
What?
Yep.
See, Pops, this
Well
is why it's so
Well
strange
said,
for me.
JK.
Cheers, bro.
Because I'm away from there and I'm linked, and it's more positive on this side. But like, see, living there is completely different, which is why supporting Liverpool is kind of weird because they go against all of that. But I support England, and like my first like player that got me into Liverpool, I'd say first, and it was Stevie, would be Michael Owen was my first player that really got me into Liverpool. So it's like linked to the England thing as well, because I saw him play for England as well. Yeah. So
I want Turkey to win the Euros.
What other team do you guys support? A national team wise, other than your home country?
Italy.
Italy, okay.
Man supports France, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, France.
Brazil.
Brazil. Oh, you know, I know why. I know why. I know why you follow the Brazil.
Brazil.
Do Brazil.
When the Germans beat us, I couldn't believe it, man.
I know. I know. 12th man supports Mexico and stuff.
That's cool.
He's on screen. He's on screen.
I find out that I'm not the only jokester on this panel. That's good. That's good.
This man throwing shots at you, 12 man, though. Like, I don't
I
understand.
know. It's all good. I said it myself. My favorite national team was the 1950 English national team. That was my favorite national team.
Is that old, bro?
Who doesn't love them?
Great side. Great side.
No one knows it. No, it's going over a lot of people's heads. But that's the year that U.S. men's national team actually beat England.
That's true as well.
That's the year the U.S. beat them, right?
How, bro?
12th man.
12th man, 1950.
Not disrespectful, but you kind of
know how it is. I'm a vampire or something, I guess. Maybe that's
old, man.
My 12th man was a big Alexi Lalas fan, man.
Alexi Lalas. Hey, represent New Jersey. I don't care. That's cool. That's all good.
Wow.
That's a really good question. I don't know. I you know what? It's funny is you guys brought up the whole thing about like who else would you support or this or that. There is something of like I don't know about. I can't find it in myself to support or say I have a second team or something like that when it comes to Europe. Like there's pretty much like the majority of the teams that you probably would end up supporting are teams that we end up facing in like Champions League or maybe even in different domestic cups, you know. So like I hear that I hear that sometimes we put out there, and it's like it makes me wonder. Like sometimes it makes me confused somewhat. But it's a different generation because like I also know that nowadays there are people that'll say they're Mbappe fans. And they might have been, though, whatever team Mbappe goes to, that's the team that they'll say they support, as opposed to, you know, I'm a PSG fan or that's it.
You guys are a lot of Messi fans. A lot of Messi fans.
Exactly. Yeah, you get that with CR7 too as well. You know what I mean? A lot of United fans, supported Madrid too. You shouldn't forget.
Yeah, when Ronaldo went, 100%.
Would you guys buy other team jerseys to wear?
I'm not.
I have one. I ain't gonna lie.
Never. Except Man United, right?
Who do you have, Rasta? Everton?
I have the Ajax Bob Marley edition. The only reason I got it is because it was the Bob Marley edition.
Yeah.
And
they won't stop selling it or something too.
Rasta Crab, you need to look for the there's a Shelburne or not a Shelburne. There's Bohemians. Bohemians are an Irish football team, and a couple of years ago, like the Bohemians are very progressive. You know, they're very social minded. And a couple of years ago, they did a Bob Marley, a special version of their jersey.
Really?
You should look that up, man. Yeah, you should look that up. Bohemians, Bohemians FC, Ireland. You might not be able to get one easily, but they did one a few years ago, which is a Bob Marley. It's like, that's a really cool jersey, man. Because they're very socially active that way. It's a really, it's a kind of a rare jersey now. So if you can pick one of them up, man, that's a cool one to go for because it's literally.
When I bought that Bob Marley jersey, I felt like I was cheating on my wife, man. It was brutal, but it was I just representing. I just like the fact that they show love to Bob Marley. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Caribbean guy, and Bob Marley's from the Caribbean. So yeah, that's it. I don't.
Okay, on my journey. On my journey,
I'm looking up the jersey right now. That's a really nice jersey. It's a white.
But just Chris, you were saying about like the national thing, like what are like just in response to the thing, like obviously, like I'm a 12th man. Like I hate these people who say, "Oh, I'm a Liverpool fan and I'm a Anderlecht fan and an AC Milan fan." Oh, yeah, no, who are you? Yeah, like if we're playing Anderlecht in the European Cup final, who are you supporting? Liverpool. Well, you're Liverpool.
Yeah.
But for me, the kind of the thing was growing up in. A lot of people don't know this now. You couldn't watch English football back in the day until Sky came along. You couldn't watch league football in England. It just wasn't on television. You might see some match of the day stuff. You see international games. International football was on TV all the time. You literally could not watch Premier League. That's why they created the Premier League. So back then, there was a huge thing which was called Italian football every Sunday on Channel 4. And all the best players in the world were playing in Italy back then. Ronaldo, all these guys.
Yeah.
So it was the best league in the world. So for me, Inter Milan is such an iconic club. So I just love that club. So it's like if Liverpool didn't exist or whatever. But yeah, obviously I'm a Waterford United fan. Like my uncle played professionally for Waterford United. My cousins coached professionally for Waterford United. I'm a Waterford United fan, right? So fuck Liverpool. If Waterford playing Liverpool, I'm a Waterford United fan. Okay, let's get it right. But if you're talking about nationality, no man. Like there's two sports in Ireland. Want Ireland to win and want England to lose. It's literally that. We want Ireland to win. Option B, England to lose. That's when we get into nationality football.
I thought it was drinking and England to lose. I thought that was.
Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. You freaking stereotypical. Yeah, lighten up an old blunt there and listen to some "Would We Be Loved?" Rasta. Yeah. I'll have a whiskey. Yeah.
I saw the shirt, Brian. It's a really nice shirt. It's a really nice shirt.
Next thing you know, Brian, he's gonna say that you eat potatoes as well. Don't worry, it's coming.
Yeah, well, don't worry, Rev. I'm peeling some potatoes right now. I'm literally because I need to. Yeah, I'm peeling potatoes right now for the family tomorrow. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So
That's how boring this stream is. Listen to us on peeling potatoes.
So to touch on welcome Jamrock and stuff. I'm glad you joined. But he has a question. Pretty much says, people talking about the medical staff of Liverpool, is Klopp cursed where he has a bad medical team? Whichever team he coaches, injury seems to follow him wherever he coaches. What are your guys' thoughts?
You're the medical guy. What's your thoughts?
I gotta protect my what I say and stuff, just in case I want to apply somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like that. Huh?
I have no clue. Is not Klopp part of the reason? Doesn't Klopp have a say in the medical staff that gets hired or no?
I don't really think so. Maybe.
No, not really.
No,
not
okay,
really, man.
I don't know, man.
the way, all right. So from what I know, right, for the way it works is when I'm pretty sure when he joined the club, he was entitled to making some changes and making some recommendations on the people he wants on his team. So if I'm correct, the whole medical staff that's there is based on Klopp's recommendation and what he brought in.
Yeah.
No, Klopp wants to run the football team. He doesn't want to do that kind of stuff. Listen to his interview.
He doesn't do the extras.
He doesn't.
But
listen to his interview
as well. Yeah. Klopp's training is the reason why some of your players get injured with the running and no.
Is that
what are they supposed to do? Walk?
Rock and roll in football, man.
But go wait. Brian, what were you saying? I'm sorry, Brian.
No, he doesn't. Klopp comes in and says, "I'm a football guy, right? Give me the tools." Klopp isn't sitting there going, "This is the best physio. This is the best doctor." That's not what happened.
No,
that is not what happened.
If I remember correctly, the Corn Myers, those are all people that he recommended from Germany.
Yeah, some recommendations and all that, but that's what gets the headlines, Chris. Come on. Okay. Like he'll tell you himself, he's a football guy. Okay. He doesn't want people saying, "Oh, which doctor should we hire? Which physio should we hire?" He's like, "You're Liverpool. You're a world-class operation. Give me the best doctor. Give me the best physio." Yeah, there's this guy. I know him, but Klopp will tell you himself, "I'm not that guy. He's not that. He's not a micromanager. He doesn't need to know exactly. He's just like, I trust Liverpool to give me the best players that I ask for. Now that's at the higher level, but he trusts them to have the best people in place. I mean, he doesn't want to get involved with that. He wants to coach.
I'm confused here. I'm confused here because if I remember correctly, it was that same fella who went and got extensions for most of the medical team. And if I remember correctly,
almost
2.5 years ago, one of the top medical guys was the head of the medical team for Liverpool. He left and took a job. He took some type of an international job with FIFA or something like that. So he may not have any direct, but he also does stuff indirect, because in the past, and has been noted, I've always had a problem with Klopp and his medical team because they screw shit up constantly. Because end of the day is, how come you're always getting these players and them down and injured, and you're always forcing them back in to play? But then again, that's no surprise, because if I remember again, this was the same person who said he don't like a big team. You know, and that is the problem, because the same thing happened with oh gosh, what's his name? The one who you all would sell to Barcelona. I'm running a blank. Luis Diaz. He was brought back too soon after that horrific leg injury he had. Right? And if you know any lick of football, like how Klopp's supposed to know football, you should question your medical team if they are clearing a player to start playing full contact. I'm sorry. Gomez, it was the same thing. Van Dijk, it was the same thing. They all came back early and they looked shitty and everybody was ready to sell. Van Dijk was past his best and all that sort of shit. So as I said, Klopp has a part to do with it. You ask me if I'm the negotiator? Sorry, pick sense out of nonsense. That's my retort to that.
So because it's kind of like my field, I guess, right? I think not to blame myself, or not to sit there and say I'm the best of in what I do and I'm an expert or whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. But based on what I know and what I read and what I see, different football clubs, the way they approach the medical side of the game, a lot of the things they do is very out of date. And for a lot of these institutions, for all the money that's involved, a lot of their methods is really out to date. So, based on what I do for work and stuff like that, it's very dinosaur the way you see certain like training methods, certain ways they do the recovery and rehab process and stuff. It's very weird to me, but then again, they're the ones getting the big bucks, so you know, it is what it is and stuff like that. So, because there's certain players, right? So everyone knows that certain players heal differently. Certain players get recover at certain lengths and stuff. And I'm a true believer of having individual training regimens, individual diets, individual rehab and rehabilitation and stuff. But it doesn't seem to be a thing in football and stuff. Maybe it's because it's too much work to have players at individual things. But I just find it to be weird and stuff. You know what I mean? So
they only are. Chris, you hear about it all the time in football. That players are on individual training plans. You do. You hear about that all the time. That they're on individual training plans, literally.
Yeah, but Brian,
that's only when they're on a big injury.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
But I think the issue, right, Brian, is the fact that like they hire their own individual trainers, but then there seems to be a disconnect.
That's the conflict. That's the difficulty as well. I've spoken about this before. That's a problem.
Yeah,
that is a problem.
That's the disconnect where let's say, for example, the physio is going to sit there and say, your own physio is going to say, hey, you can push a little bit more, or you should push a little bit less, and then you have the club doctor or a club physio saying, no, you can push on. So there's a conflict of interest right there. And at the end of the day, the way you like, I'm sorry, like Pops is a number person. Certain people here, I'm a number person. These players are assets. The more they get injury, the asset goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I just want to push back against one other thing. Jurgen Klopp does not hire our medical staff. He doesn't. He does not hire the medical staff. It's not his job. He doesn't hire them. He may have input, but he does not hire the medical staff. He doesn't want to be. Have you ever listened to an interview the guy does? He only cares about doing football stuff. He doesn't want to be involved in, I know this brilliant doctor. I know this great physio. It's just like, no, give me the best tools. I mean, come on.
The problem is we don't hire enough rich doctors. That's the problem.
Wait, time out. Reverend, you got a channel, Reverend?
Yeah, I started one. I've not been as active lately, but I need to get on it. Yeah.
Yo, man, you gotta sponsor that. You gotta announce that, man. I didn't even know, man.
Yeah, man. You gotta let the man know, bro.
Yeah, yo, put the link in the chat, man. Go ahead, man.
But Joe is right here. See, Joe said these players make enough money to have round the clock nutritionists and physios. Facts. And the club is.
But it's the misconnection.
That's the problem. Exactly. That's the problem. They're going home and the individual guy is telling you need to do this. And then they're going to work tomorrow and the club physio is saying you need to do this. That's a big problem. That's a really big problem. That's what happened with Man United and Pogba. Pogba was doing all his own training regimes, and then they were coming back, and the Man United were like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "No, my physio guy is telling me to do this."
So that's the thing too, right? And this is why maybe I might not work in that form of environment, because at the end of the day, I took a Hippocratical oath. So at the end of the day, it's my patient comes before anything. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's my patient first before the game. So if a player is reaching the red line, he's not playing. I'm telling you, right? If I was hired, he would not be playing. So,
but it's right here what it's saying though. It's the rest and recovery part that's killing this thing, man.
There's the rehab and you know what
I'm saying? That's what's really killing these players, bro. It's not the training and all that. It's when you gotta take players of the team and rotate them and put them down and let them rest. That's it. That's why I keep saying for this game, we need to rest Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones been playing a lot of football.
No. And this is where, wait, time out. This is where I'm gonna push you back and stuff, because you would sit there. I was there on 12th Man's channel and I made the recommendation, and 12th Man can attest to this. And we were talking, and I brought up, and Reverend, you were there when I said, if Salah comes back to the lineup, the most logical choice for resting a player is Jota.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No. You didn't say that.
Of course, I agree with that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, he was the one that's with the medical history.
Not make me go
yes,
back.
I agreed with that. Of course.
No, you didn't. You said it doesn't matter. Run him to the ground. Those are your exact words.
Yeah, you did say that.
But obviously, if we're gonna rest somebody, it has to be Jordan. It has to be.
No. Now you flip flopping now.
I'm not flip flopping. It's facts, man. It's medical facts. It's medical facts. All right.
Did he not say run him to the ground?
Let's see you.
Right, and then
man, because I turn red right now. But
no. And then this will happen, right? Let's do this, because I have an amazing memory.
Apparently so. I'll start giving you more Guinness, bro. That memory game's good.
And then this is what happened, right? And then he sat there and said, "Oh, why do we need to rest Jota? We have to rest Jones because he played more games. Which one of the two is more injury prone?
But which one needs to rest more though?
Jones. Do I have to really explain it?
No, Jota. Okay, who needs the more rest? Obviously, the guy that gets injured easily, which is Jota. Jones doesn't get injured as easy as Jota. Jota is the one that's fragile.
Okay, so then by your logic, every player rehab and recovery is different. But by your logic, because he's playing certain games, Virgil van Dijk should be resting.
He's cleaning that house, man.
I just feel, honestly, I just feel like Curtis needs to get a little break. That's all I'm saying. He needs to get a little break.
Well, everyone, please subscribe to Reverend channel. Please.
Yeah, man, like and subscribe.
There's 21 people here. Please.
Yeah, man, like and subscribe the thing, bro.
He never told us. I never got my answer. Is London red or blue?
He said blue. He told us blue, man. He told us blue. He said blue.
I didn't hear it. I gotta hear it. I gotta get my hearing checked. Late at night with the loud music. I wanted to make sure I heard that right. That's all.
This Chris, you saw.
Big up, Minerals. I like Minerals.
Games in the rest on the of course, but
that's not surprising though.
It's not surprising. You see it in the team sheet. You see them.
You're watching.
You see it there.
You pick them, but you're picking them. You're picking them every week as well, though. When we do our selection, what are we doing? You know the usual back five, bang, 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 bang,
Exactly.
Angel, I think this conversation is very hard because we're not involved. So a lot of this is speculation. It's just like what we think could be. Like we're not there on the trading sessions.
What speculation though? What speculation?
Like we are not there when they train, or we only see the game time. We don't know if something else is. We don't know if they may be having like some rest and recuperation that we're not taking into account. So maybe that's what Klopp is taking for granted, and maybe he should be resting them a little bit more still. But maybe in his head he thinks that's enough, and he just keeps playing them. But there should probably still be. I think this is where Pep always has this: is that he always rotates more than Klopp, and he gets the benefits of that. Besides KDB, who gets injured quite a lot, but other than him, I think a lot of their teams stay fit longer than ours. We always have more injuries in City.
The intensity levels are different now.
Well, the playing style is
we don't play at the levels that City play at. So if we were better in possession, we wouldn't necessarily have to run. To me, and we should be better this season in possession than we were in previous seasons, and it isn't that up and down dynamic stuff. So
exactly,
you rest in possession. That's always been the rule. If you look at Van Dijk, he rests in possession. He gets the ball, has a look around, knocks it back, gets it back, knocks it back. That's him taking a breather, letting everybody settle, pings one over the top, run on again. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You possess the ball and you're not running around stupidly.
The only stat I know Jamrock has put a stat in regards to 60%. The stat that worries me the most, and it happened last year, hamstring injuries. We are number 1 in hamstring injuries. The second place in hamstring injuries is, I think, 15 difference.
15.
Yeah. It was a stat last year. Like I think we had, I don't know if you guys remember and stuff, but it was the next club in regards to sustaining hamstring injuries is like 15 less or something like that. That's a big number.
Very, very.
But on the other side of the coin, though, Angel, people would always say, "Well, I'm paying you 300 bags a week. This is your job. You guys have the best of everything in terms of you have the best trainers, the best nutritionists, the best medical staff, the best of everything, and this is your job. So if you got to work once or twice a week, it shouldn't be that big of a problem, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is your profession. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do, right? So if you have the most games we play is during the Christmas period. Other than that is every week, once a week. Understand? So I mean, I get it, but on the other side of the coin, you can say, gotta do the business.
But Crab, I have an issue with that because literally the 1 or 2 days that they are performing, that counteracts for most people a fortnight of activity.
But they're not most people.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they're still human. Everything breaks.
Yeah, but they're different type of things, man. They're professional athletes. Their body's different, man.
But come on,
professional athletes,
man. Like
you see this, bro. You see, this is the thing that I have the problem with. And when I had said it one time, people was like all scoffing, where it was this part where you rinse a player until he is of no good, and then you just discard him. And I don't agree with that philosophy, right? Because at the end of the day, you shortening somebody's career versus enhancing or lengthening it. Right? I have a problem with that because, and again, it comes back to that individual. Because if I remember from last year and going back some, it was all about, well, trust this player. How the hell you could not trust a player if you don't give them chances to prove that they are worthy of your trust? And it comes back again, as I said, somebody said that idiotic statement, oh, I like a small set of people to work with because where the rest of people going to get the time to play? Go look it up. That person said it.
No,
I
Matty, you're
agree.
right.
I
I
agree.
agree. Matty, you're right. I mean, when Pep said that about his own squad, preferring a smaller squad, Pep Guardiola was somewhat silly to have said that. You're definitely right.
And you
Oh,
know,
you're talking about Klopp.
I thought about
Because Pep and Klopp have both said the same thing. They prefer to work with
that
small
one. No.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
no,
They
no,
prefer working with small squads, but then again,
No. Can I intervene on that? We play completely different than Pep Guardiola's team. They don't play as aggressive.
exactly.
It's different.
Man City don't run around, bro. You know what I mean? They keep the
Thank
ball
you very
free.
much.
Man City don't run around.
Tiki-taka football.
No, Talkman, we're not saying that. Listen, Talkman, don't get smart with me, Talkman. Don't get smart with me, Talkman.
I'm listening.
It's different. It's just different. It's just different.
But my thing is though, listen, my thing is right. I don't want to rinse a player and shorten his career, but I look at players like James Milner. Okay,
right, exactly what I was about to go to. Thanks.
James Milner, you understand? Is he an alien? Is he special?
I can just kill that argument right now. I can just kill the argument right now that you're about to put. Everyone is different.
Exactly.
Everybody's different. You can take care of your body, though.
Everyone has a different body mass. Bone structure.
Everyone has different genes
do I
as
have
well,
to really
bro.
get technical? Everyone is different.
Of course, everyone is different.
Yeah, I don't think
everyone is different.
I don't think Rasta Crab or I are trying to argue that people aren't different, but there can be a standard or a level that you set, and if James Milner is able to navigate that standard at the advanced age he's at, if like a lot of the other, if Gini Wijnaldum can circumvent that or navigate that level
exactly, can navigate it too.
Because I mean, Gini Gini played almost every game for us practically. You know what I'm saying? If those kinds of players can navigate that, then yeah, you would expect that others can too. So
other boys to do it, but even CR7, he takes care of himself, bro. He's about to be 40, and he's still playing.
There you go.
That's looking at it. That's looking at it a very black and white thing. Like people, everyone doesn't go in the same column. There's people that go outside, and you have to like adjust to them. If they're good, if they're great players, you have to adjust your pattern because not everyone's just going to be able to play, and do what you think these other players have done. Some players have that type of fitness record, and they can play, they can do it, but others won't be able to. But they might be a different key to a different lock, and you may need to preserve them and use them at different times, which is the irony in one of our players in our squad right now with Thiago, but he can't stay fit to do this.
We don't name that man.
We don't say Thiago, okay? We keep it.
I wasn't going to bring up Thiago. I was going to bring up Sturridge. Sturridge is one of my favorite players to have played as a Red. He had difficulties sometimes. He had difficulties, maintaining his fitness or staying on. He was somewhat, at times, could be a little bit fragile, if you want to put it that way. And I can understand that, there are players out there that aren't, made for keeping links. They're just not. They just can't really sustain that regiment. But unfortunately for those players, the reality is, if they're playing international, if they're playing club, if they're at the level that they're at, especially if they're at a Liverpool level, you can expect to play a lot of games. You can expect to be playing in tournaments around the world, whether it's preseason or during the season. You could probably expect to be a call up for your national team, most likely. Like if you can't handle those rigors, then Liverpool's not for you.
That's exactly. Then you're not Liverpool standard. You know what I mean?
Well, can I ask a question, right? Because I was asked to bring up a quote there earlier on, and I heard a quote there that was the best thing to do is that what you don't like is this idea that you wring every last thing out of a player and you discard them, you throw them away. You get a player and you wring every last bit out of them and then you just throw them away. Where's the Klopp quote that says that's what he likes to do with a player? Where has any top manager ever said that what I like to do is take a player, wring every last bit out of them and throw them aside and just bring on the next one? I was told to look up the quote earlier on about having a small squad, but then I was told that that's what Klopp likes to do. That's just total nonsense. No manager in the world will say,
He said it himself.
No, when did Klopp
He
ever
said
say,
it
you know what I
himself.
like to do? When did Klopp ever say, what I like to do is I like to take a player, wring every last bit out of him, and
No,
then
no, no, no,
discard him?
no, 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 no. You can
No, no,
say something
yeah, didn't
without
happen.
saying
No,
it
that's what you
directly.
said.
When you
Oh,
say
so
that
no,
you
he said, oh,
prefer
no, I get you.
to
Okay, I get
work with a core players of 14 or 15 players,
you. No, that's a
right?
totally different thing.
And
Pep
then
Guardiola said the same
no,
thing.
no, no,
It's
no. Steve, you
wanting
okay?
to
All
work with a
right,
core
okay.
squad, wanting to
When
work with a core
Rubble
squad.
was injured, when
One at a
Rubble
time.
was
Come on now. Let me hear
injured,
this.
when Rubble was injured,
Okay, okay.
and the Greek god was playing well. Soon as Rubble came back, what happened?
When did he ever
Right?
say he
And
was to
again,
ring the best? When did he ever say my
listen,
plan is to wring the best out of a player, and when they're done, cast them aside and bring in a new one? When did Klopp
Bro,
ever say that that's how he likes to
I
do it?
know. Listen again.
that's
You trying to go literal
Working
on
with a
me?
small squad. No,
Literal,
working with
trying
a
to go
small
literal
squad
with
does not
me is
mean.
not going to work, right?
No,
Klopp was the
working with a small
person.
squad. Oh, we're reading
Okay,
between the
12th
lines.
man, Angel.
Okay.
Did Klopp not say he don't like working with a large group of players? He rather a core set of players because when are the other players going to get playing time? Yes or no?
I just found the article in November 2000 to November 21, 2019. Klopp explains why he keeps a Liverpool squad small.
Thank you. I'm done.
Exactly.
End the
Exactly. He
conversation.
prefers a
Next
smaller
topic,
squad, bro.
please.
Because he
Doesn't.
prefers
Yeah.
a first starting 11 that he doesn't want to flip.
That's like goddamn saying that you have a high goddamn sports car and you prefer to only change the oil once a year instead of changing it multiple times. You're going to goddamn rinse the goddamn car engine.
Exactly. It's like having the newest Rolls Royce, but it's always
Can
going
I
for an
say this
MOT.
in
Do you
rebuttal, right,
understand?
Maddie? If I'm paying $300K a week for that car, hell yeah, I want at least 4 good years on it. I can rent it for 4 good years. Sorry, I'm paying you $300,000 a week.
Yes, but no. But
nah, bro.
crab. You're going to make sure that the car has proper tires. You're going to make sure it's got a gas change. You're going to change the transmission and every goddamn thing. You're not going to run it for 4 years and only change the transmission fluid twice, the oil 3 times. So that's all I'm saying. Actions speak louder than words. When you come out and you say shit like that, you're literally saying basically, I'm going to run with these players in them until they're dead.
Until the
No, that's just why you chose to interpret what he said. You just chose to interpret his words that way. That's all it was.
I mean, to be fair, Rasta has a point. Rasta has a point because
when you entered this football game, when you decided to be a footballer, you knew what you got yourself into. You knew the ramifications, and you knew what you have to do on a daily basis. So you have to lay on your bed. You know what I'm saying?
And you're collecting that fat.
Okay,
and you're collecting that fat paycheck too.
Okay, all right. So then I'm going to interrupt you all again because this is how I think. I think very literally, and people might find it's offensive. It's crazy. That's like me saying, okay, I signed up in the military. Yes, I know I'm going to die, but guess what? The general says, you know what? To hell with it. We're just going to send him across the goddamn field to face the goddamn tanks. That's what I'm talking about. You have to utilize what you have to the best of your ability instead of wasting it. Because at the end of the day, look at it. Salah, he stays injury-free except for what happened in Egypt, right? Tell me how many times did Klopp say, you know what? Instead of starting Salah, barring he coming back from an international game or anything like that, let me rest him and bring him on the second half or something like that. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't care if you're paying $23 billion for something. You still have to cherish and use that to maximize the value, because if you run it down, what's going to happen? And that's all I'm saying. Like, don't give me this thing where, okay, you prefer this and you prefer that, and you only want a certain core players and stuff.
Yeah, but again, there's there's a good analogy that says you live by the gun, you die by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that does not include stupidity. Not because you have a gun, that means you're gonna pull it out and wave it all the time, is it?
I looked up one of the things he said and stuff, and maybe it's been misinterpreted by people and stuff, or maybe it is, but you take it how it is. So this is one of the quotes I've seen that Klopp mentioned. The solution cannot be to have a much bigger squad for the specific moment and then realize you cannot use all the players, says the manager. What else he says? These players can only play football. They play because they know they are needed. And then he says, we have youth players. He says we cannot keep someone in the backyard and bring them up in decisive moments. That will not help. We have the solution for that. We have young players. The size of the squad is not important to me. The quality of the squad is very much more important.
Exactly.
This is the point. This is the point. He didn't say, I want a small squad. He said, I don't want a massive big squad.
No, I understand that.
This is what the other dude here is talking about. Is
because he also wants to keep everyone happy. You know what I mean?
It wasn't
How many
about
players are on the Liverpool senior team?
No, I'm just saying.
Answer the question. How many players are on the Liverpool's senior
There's
team?
a maximum squad number.
23 players
There's a maximum squad number.
The squad.
There's a maximum squad number.
22.
That's how many players are. There's a maximum squad number.
Right, 22.
So that's your answer.
So again, if you have 22 players, and I have sat down here and watched on watch-alongs and reviews and stuff when, why the hell Klopp went and picked him to play this game? So don't be hypocritical. You can't have your cake and eat it at the same time, because I've literally sat down and seen you all talk about that make no sense. Why he should be resting him.
Yeah, we all.
So as I said again,
they do. I think Matty Christian can attone to this, and I think a lot of people can attone to this, that the medical staff gives him an idea and concept of how many minutes these players can play. They monitor. Like, if you don't think, if you ever see them take the kits off at the end of the day, and it sometimes looks like almost like they're wearing a bra these days, which is kind of crazy. But I mean, you see these undershirts that they're wearing, and they have these like sometimes little packs in the back or something like that, or they have like little monitors. It's because they're monitoring like their heart rates. They're monitoring like almost everything they can through like through the technology of science today.
Through AI.
They're going to get these reports back, and he's going to sit there and say, okay, I can't play. For instance, when Diego came back from injury, everybody wanted him to start. He'd come off a really big period. We could have used them, definitely could have used them in almost every game that we had him. But we didn't have him at least. But when he did come back, what happened was we only played him like 30 minutes here. We played him like, started playing him as a sub towards the end of the game. And we were monitoring his minutes. And everyone's like, well, why isn't he starting? He's scoring. He's scoring in all these games, and everything else. But it's because you have to get him back to match day fitness. Like it's a weird thing, but I understand sports.
No, but I'm not disagreeing with that. But look what happened to Trent.
Can I just make one last point? Because I got to go after this. But the last thing I wanted to try to say is, what's very interesting is I've been on panels, or I've been in forums. And I hear what people are saying. Oh, is Klopp, just rinsing these players out, or whatever the term is that you're using. And yet I'm talking about the same manager that just watched a player get a knee injury, okay, in the final year of his contract. And he's still talking about that he wanted to make sure that, or he believes that this club is going to do the right thing the same way he would. I'm sure his influence is involved in it. In that.
No, I heard that very said too.
For Matt to be like, okay, well, you got a knee injury? Okay, it sucks to be you. Go rehab it. Make it happen.
No, I hear that 12, man. I totally get what you're saying, because I saw that and I was like, kudos to him. But when you're able to give flowers to somebody, you must also be able to criticize. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so
That's all I'm saying, because I will show you all how injuries are not predicated. You can't say when it's going to happen, but it can happen at any time. How many of you all watched the Super Bowl that went by? San Francisco starting free safety, get up and run, and what happened? Boom. Achilles tendon or whatever, popped or whatever. So that's all I'm saying. It's not, I'm not saying you don't push a player, but again, you have to say, you know what? I going to say, guess what? Even if the medical staff say something, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to give him some time off. Last week on the panel, Crab and Pops and Angel, what did I not say about Trent, how I was going to bring him back? Bring him on in the second half, last 15, 20 minutes for at least 3 games before you work him back into the game. Then if an accident happens, an injury, then you say, you know what, yeah, bad luck. But how long did he get time to work himself back into the game?
I was going to answer it. So what I was going to say, real quick, so I know I have to go. I know you got to go. I know you got to go. I need to say real quick. Yeah, because I'm going to leave after this, because I saw that you brought up a question that was directed towards me. And the question was about, do I think the medical staff said Trent was good to go against Arsenal, or did Trent say he was good to go? I think it was a combination of both. I mean, like, you have the manager is definitely going to get the recommendations from the medical team, but he's also going to ask the player directly, are you capable of going? Are you ready to go? You know, and he's going to want an honest answer. I know that most players are going to say, yeah, sure, I'm ready. I'm ready. You know, most players are going to want to be on the pitch regardless, but also a lot of these players do have the best interests of their own livelihood. You know, it's their body. So they obviously have some concept of saying, yeah, if you're not, you don't want a player to go out there if he's not physically and mentally prepared to take on what he has to do on that pitch, because then he's putting himself in jeopardy. If he has any bit of doubt in himself about whether he can, you know, cut this way or cut that way, or, you know, do the different things that he needs to do from that injury, from his coming back, then he does not need to be out on that pitch, you know. And honestly, I think Trent said, most likely said probably, yeah, you know.
No, Jamrock knows the answer to that question. Jamrock knows the answer to that question. Jamrock knows the answer to that question.
He's trying to pull me a little bit.
Yeah, no, he's not being. No, he's not. He's trying to wind you up, and he's not being.
Okay.
I think he's not being genuine there. He knows that you don't get to do. Trent doesn't get to walk into the thing and go, "Oh, I'm fit, boss. I play." It's on the medical staff. I think that's the discipline.
Yeah. And that's why I said when you look at the club situation, yeah, you got to take one positive out of it, maybe 2. 1, you're going to get the next guy, he's going to outrun our midfield, and 2, we hopefully get rid of the medical team so we can have players who stay fit. That's the positives out of the whole club situation, you know.
Right. We're going to be wrapping up and stuff. So
yeah, we're going to end the stream here.
Good talk, man.
Fun, 3 hours and plus. We had a good time. We talk about everything. You know, big up all the men that come through, man. We respect that. Like and subscribe. And tomorrow we got to get up early to watch it again. Hopefully, it's a good watch.
Yeah, man.
You know,
lads, I'll give credit to Liverpool, man. I think you win tomorrow 2-1. You know, Salah's back. They'll keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? Brentford in the mud.
I got Burnley to pull up an upset, so sorry, brother.
You have to pull up a 10:30, you know. Jeez. But listen, Crabs, yeah? Like tomorrow Liverpool have to make the goal difference good. Because Man City, every detail counts, man. Goal difference, everything.
Anyway, give thanks, people. Listen, bless up, everybody. We can talk tomorrow while we watch the game. We can be there. Everybody have a good night, good morning, whatever. And the Bajanredstv, we out.
We out.
Stay safe, fellas. Stay safe. Bless up.
Stay safe, lads. Come on, you.